Now, I need to learn how to fix this thing where I can invite people, but then
it can go back down to the
it can go back down to the because that's the issue. I can't get it to seem to I can't seem to get it to do the right thing. Okay, so how do I get this off? That's the question. So once I decide to do this right here, right, I'm deciding to
You're trying to find a way to make the panel just you.
So I don't have to turn the live off and turn it back on to decide that I want this to be the thing.
Hold up, real quick. I'm just trying to see something. Go back to what you were at. The little thingy. Back to it.
No, sorry. No, I'm trying to see something, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'm actually practicing right here. I don't know how to use this.
Works. Thing it would have just showed you where you could go back to it being the normal screen for you instead of it being everybody else as well. But it didn't, and kind of still stuck with you. Okay. Nice rewards.
Oh. No, I don't want that either. This is gonna irritate me. Switch. There you go.
Oh,
boom.
Damn.
Appreciate you.
Okay,
My bad, y'all. I had to figure some shit out. I do apologize. I had to fucking figure some shit out before I can figure something out. But now y'all can come back up here.
New live.
I guess so. New live, new vibes. Oh my god, what happened? New live, new vibes. The girl blocked me from your page. Baby. Yeah, see, really, when y'all get blocked from the page, I swear, one thing I wish that I could do is just block y'all from. I mean, not really block y'all from the live. I wish they could just do is block you from the live. I wish they wouldn't be able to actually block you from the page.
But when you block the account,
Let me go and give her this one. I think so, baby. Let me take you from this one.
She could call you on that, and y'all could video chat also.
Baby, can you call me? Baby, can you call me on my other one? I can't. I was not. I didn't trust me. I was not trying to ignore your call. Sometimes I make decisions to not answer the phone while I'm on here, but that's why I give people both sides of the thing, because the person that I actually want to talk to the most, I make sure that they have everything to be able to talk to me on, even while I'm here. So
actually still talk to them.
Yeah,
they want to actually talk.
That was like a hard decision to have to do, but
they said that he just got blocked, but we don't know.
I mean, I don't mind that. Just muting is not an issue to me.
Even if you just mute an account, you can easily unmute it. But blocking, that's literally blocking the entire account from actually being able to see.
I have a lot of people that I don't even know who's mine for real.
Butterfly, Harlem.
Let me text you on the back here.
Butterfly, Harlem, Rosie Red, Erica. So that's 5 people so far I've named. And you got probably 3 or 4 more after that. But I know those 5.
Jax, remember when y'all knew us a month ago or 2 months ago? It's crazy though. That's the hard part. Motherfuckers grow with us on the daily, and she has grown on the daily, sort of, kind of. It's just like, I remember when I first met y'all without meeting y'all. I remember when y'all first started to. Can y'all believe it's been a month? Can y'all believe it's been about a month or 2 since I've actually been sitting here with some of y'all? That's the craziest fucking part. That's really the wild part to me. I'm like, Jesus, I've actually been sitting right here and halfway going back and forth with some of you people for about a month. That's it. Jesus Christ. Some of y'all. Oh, okay. I see here.
Yeah, you put real as one too.
My beefing is crazy. Okay, now, can we start this back over and can we come up here with a nicer attitude? You good, mama. I promise you are perfectly okay. Like I said, I step in for when I step in because I let people know it's my job to tell who's doing well or who's doing wrong. Okay, we all good now. Y'all can come up if you want to. If you decide that you want to hit that button and decide to come up here, also know that you can be kicked out.
Come up here with respect,
Come here,
please.
you heard before.
Respect whoever else is in the comments, as far as even on the panels.
And everybody that's on the panel, decide to know that people gonna talk shit inside of the comments. Okay, baby.
People triggering themselves.
Yes, I got you, Mama. You good. You good. Like you good. I promise I got you. I'm sorry. She just gonna she got slapped. You gotta do that. I'm not gonna get in trouble.
I'm not slapping you. I don't mind if you have somebody, but you need to have everybody, like you said last night in this morning.
I wish they did.
You need to have everybody. Y'all, he said he was gonna have everybody. He need to have everybody.
I got everybody.
He was saying a lot of good stuff.
Okay, but oh my fucking God damn. I got everybody. Everybody ain't got me. Godly. Okay, baby, hold on. I ain't even do that. You know what you said? You got everybody.
What's that? You was saying a lot of good stuff.
Shut up about all that good stuff because for everybody get confused on and want to ask all the questions about okay, how did you say it? Because to make you keep mentioning the motherfucking shit. I'll make start mentioning the motherfucking shit. Then shut up. Shit, show the motherfucking way. Just it is, baby. Nobody, baby. Everybody wants you back. You come home. Come on. God damn. Everybody there.
We do want you back. We do want you back.
Y'all know my biggest issue is
What's your biggest issue?
I have a hard time saying no. Like y'all think I'm mean until y'all don't get to. I can, but y'all.
You can say no.
I have a hard time
saying no. He has a hard time saying no to certain people, but he does not have a hard time saying no.
Yeah, you already here. Shut up. You want me to block you again? And you can stay over there. You ain't got to come home. You want your bank account here. Is that not the fuck?
Exactly. He say no to me too, Jess.
Hi.
I'm trying to tell people.
I don't understand, man. It's y'all girls that irritate me the most because y'all the ones that motherfucking get under a person's skin so quick. You sure you gonna say no to me? Yes, I'm gonna say fucking no to you. Why? Because the moment I do it and then you make me feel all types of wrong, I gotta stand on 10. Yes. No, bitch. Yes and no. Fuck out. Yeah, see that right there, that little look. No.
So can I say yes or no?
Yes, you can. Sure.
I don't want a yes you can, sure. That's almost like here damn. That is not actually saying I can. It's just giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, stand on 20. You hear it told you. Let me explain something to you. If I was standing on Harry tells you, I say I was stepping on him. So that's the problem. I can't stand on somebody else's toes. It's too late. Y'all keep telling me I'm stepping on the motherfuckers. You keep stepping on the toes. You keep doing this. Nah, bitch, I'm standing on hers too. We using 20 toes around this bitch. Child, shut up. You was unblocked. Stop crying. Damn. You gonna irritate my soul with your crying and you don't even check your shit.
Right. She's just expressing how she feels. She feels like it isn't fair that whoever did it.
She don't even want to check, want to tell me I'm wrong. I done been unblocked you and everybody else today, mama, that was blocked on the block list. Jesus. Really knows how to ride a bike. I had to do it.
I feel like he used this for a design because of little things right here. I saw them.
What I do is just show my brain. I ain't never seen I was strange. And I ain't never seen it in that way. I want to redo this one. Yeah. Right,
You redone a lot. Just not this one yet.
I didn't do nothing wrong, y'all. I'm in confusion. What's confusion? Man, I think I'm on my road. Man, I float just to be that close. Now I just know my shouts. Now I know just what I'm on. Y'all, you have. Anyways, I'm gonna get in trouble. Y'all leave me alone. Cause these people right here, they just girls. Right, I know that's the issue.
You want girls.
I got shit to say. Don't block me. So find a way to say it in the proper way so I can learn how to say shit right too. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, if y'all want me to start saying shit right, show me how to say shit right. I have no problem with learning. But y'all say it right first. Because every time I get blocked or if somebody want to curse me, I be just transferring the energy. I'm like, whenever people talk to me about shit, I be ready to just transfer it off to shit. I just play. Go ahead, say what you got to say. How you gonna protect somebody?
The feds.
Oh, okay. I seem to know I won't. Okay, I was just asking how.
The life is in the life, yes. What people fail to realize is at times.
I see. I know, baby. You never talk. I never talked to you bad either. Not really. I told y'all I'll be stepping in this bitch. Damn, I'll be trying to be nice.
He be stepping in and stepping out when he wants to.
Which one?
You know how you tell me how I don't always get these songs? You just passed my 1,000 songs that I know for a fact they haven't heard.
But they haven't heard this one either because it's old.
No, I know they haven't heard this. I know they haven't heard none.
So to me, this is a new one. When I say I want to hear stuff like, because when people understand where it comes from and where it goes, then you can understand where it shows. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, like, at times you might be looking at it like, oh, well, she's trying to play one of the old ones. Why you keep playing one of the old ones? Because they haven't listened to the old ones that I be trying to play, like the hour one or the postpartum tour one. I found that.
But you got, like I said, you got to cut that down and actually, like, if you want people to hear stuff like that, do it like this right here. Go take a time in the day and be like, well, let me go right here and cut this stuff down and put some lyrics behind it so we can show it proper. Not just have to play the whole thing because you just found it and then decide that I got to play this whole thing back to back to back. It's honestly and truthfully, no. That's why I go and actually show it like this because let me explain something to you. I can go to any one of these songs, and even though it is my voice, each one is going to be different. It's just when you got to hear it all in one thing, you can tell there is no change. It's all from one video. We might got a 6-hour video, and once you play it in the same 6-hour video versus me just going back and forth and playing these songs like this, I don't know what changes about it, but it does change. It's my voice, yes, but I can go and find any different song that. It's also because it wasn't done on the same day either. When I go play a song like this, I might play something right. Let me see. Is this the one that I like the most?
That's not the one.
That's not it?
Not the one.
Which one is
Car
this
Crash?
One? I do like Car
That's
Crash.
not the Car Crash.
But let me see what this one is then.
But I know it's
Let me see what this one is. While I'm at this. Oh, she heard my baby mama Tiana. She wanted to buy what the fuck is she heard about? Who's she heard about? Gio? Huh?
You want to see?
I never talked to you, baby.
I don't even think you know what I call it.
I called you a B, baby. Baby girl. Let me explain something to you. But if you hear the word bitch come out my mouth, just please, like, decide to walk past that.
Yeah.
The rapper. Am I supposed to? I mean, is he like? Let me go look up this person G Herbo. Let me go find out.
You never heard G Herbo?
That's your baby mama? That's your baby daddy?
No.
Or
hell no. His baby, hell no. No.
Who fucking baby daddy?
G Herbo is from Chicago for what? You ever heard the song Baby Don't Stop? That song? He basically made a remix that went viral with Ari Fletcher and stuff like that. That went viral, but he's like a drill artist out of Chicago who makes a lot of music. Ari Fletcher is one of his baby mamas. So.
Eric, is twins in here. Who's twins?
A girlfriend from Chicago. Oh, okay, Jess.
Who's twins? I'm confused. What twins? What twins? How y'all doing? What twins? What twins? Who's twins? I'm a twin, y'all, but I don't know. I said leaves falling down. I told him when I do it till I make a sound.
Wells Fargo has donated over $2 billion to strengthen local communities over the last 5 years towards financial health, small businesses, housing affordability, and more.
Tonight, Adriana. Alright, I'm lost. What's going on? Nicole and
They were
Adriana.
saying that two people are twins, but I don't think Nicole is a twin. She didn't really she was a twin even when we talked about her personal life. She said she had a brother, I think, but she never said she had twins. They just look like, okay. They said that they just look like.
The fuck? Oh, okay, now I understand. somebody got her picture. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because y'all was confusing the fuck out of me. They was confusing the fuck out of me. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Twins? Who's the fucking... Oh, somebody decided to go and be messy all over again. Yeah. Why? Just why? Do y'all have... You know what? I get that you're bored.
There's
so
no
you...
room for being messy.
I forget. This is... when they say idle minds is the devil, this is literally the idlest place to be because, truth be told, people are bored. So they got nothing to do. So they're on... not that they ain't got nothing to do. It's just they're on here. So you can't not expect it not to be like this. Yeah, so this is... Yeah, you cannot expect this to not be like this. I just realized that.
Thank you for realizing that.
Yeah, this being anything other than...
Damn. Took a minute.
Do you want to just like...
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I'm sorry, but okay. I have to play devil advocate in that little part right
No, you just play devil. Fuck the advocate.
No, honestly, that's devil advocate because you've said it before yourself.
Stop playing my role and play your own.
I am playing my own, but I have to also remind someone like they remind me. If you remind me when I slip up and stuff, I'm going to have to remind you the same. You don't want me to see you slip up and let's say, fuck it, I'm going to just let him slip up. No, that's not fair. Because you wouldn't do that to me, so I cannot do that to you, sir. I got to have your back like I'm having your back. You might not like it at all times, but it's... Don't worry about me in this. I have 2 accounts. So, there's nothing wrong with having 2 accounts. Yeah, good fish to fight some mystery in these comments. That's true. Don't argue. Nobody. Not really. People don't really argue like that anymore. They're just supposed to say, argue like best friends. Someone said check your messages.
What's this one?
Oh, thank you. He's checking his message.
I see the whole innocence in me, and they just do the unicorns that they never did. But then they tell me, man, I did it a dream, and then I told them it's a parody. Target? Who's this person? Target at Jackie Chan. No.
He has 2 baby mamas. He has our reflection and Tiana.
Yeah, but they show like they act like that person is
they think that looks like her. Someone brought Tiana up, so they were saying that someone looked like you have a baby mama.
Oh, she looked like you have a baby mama.
Yes.
One of my minds can't be. Well, you said one of my minds.
Then I told them this is just my life.
How I always say I look like her. That's what Adriana said. They always say that she looks like Tiana. No, they using her pictures. What's he said, Nicole? He knows, guys. I'm being.
Right.
Yes. No.
That's what I said. That's what I keep saying. Like, what the fuck is going on? If I ever went back to 14, I tell them about the horn with the angel and the horses. Then tell them about the whole little light to sing. I ain't see you on the live, baby. When I see you on the live.
She was one of the first people that texted you. It was like, it's funny how people just text me all kind on here and sit there and say all the other stuff on the
Who?
She was one of the first people that texted on the other line.
She was the one talking shit to me.
I know she was. That's what you said, baby.
I don't remember saying that shit. She was talking the mad shit to me. I don't remember. I didn't even see her talking to me. I didn't even know she was in my life.
She had texted me. He was like,
I'm bad, love. You still in here, love. I didn't know you was in there.
Stuff, but then come on live and talk all nice and stuff. It's messed up. She was like, we're not even having a bad day. Like, we're having a real good day. A lot of people are saying, oh, I see y'all doing better today.
I personally, I mean, it's okay if people are using fake accounts. You know how many people got backup accounts that's not necessarily fake, it's just a backup account? That's just the way it goes.
Have any pets? Dogs. I'm really scared. I don't know who anymore.
She do. She got a very good memory when she want to have one. That's the crazy part.
No, it's not. I remember everything, but what you have to understand is people live different lives. So this memory might go like this for me and go a whole different way for you.
Oh. Baby, now I got your message. Sorry, Karima. I'm sorry. I'm moving at a different pace right here on her phone. It moves different. Oh, okay, baby. You can tell me that next time, though. I mean, I appreciate you, though. You did tell me. I didn't see it. I appreciate you for telling me to check this shit. Thank you, Mama. It's a whole different right to me.
I'm me. She said, well, I'm me. That's all I know. LOL, my profile legit, LOL. If it say pick me, LOL.
Get to read in the comments. It's crazy. She's now doing the comments. I'm so surprised. Yeah, I'm about to sell this page off and let somebody have it for real.
Don't sell it.
I'm about to sell this page off and start another one. Who own it? Somebody can have this bit for real.
We almost went through all the shit we had to when they cut off TikTok to almost have to try to get your shit back. You're not selling nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to sell it off.
No.
Nah, I mean, truth be told, every single time I go live, like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. The one thing that I can say about this page, it does grasp a lot of followers. It goes up so quick. Like, I'm in the last, I want to say, in the last 2 months alone, I've probably caught up 1,000 followers. If I would have known that TikTok does the thing where the more followers you get, the more stuff that you get over time.
Yeah.
It actually, but you got to sign up for all that stuff, or you got to do it at the right time. Like, I was hearing somebody say that you got to get over 8 followers. I'm like, well, just today alone, I think I got over 22 followers.
Yeah.
And the last time that we done been live, every single time we go live, I get about that many or more. So it's just like, and the longer we sit out here, people just hit that follow button.
$10. We only got $10. Fucking profile.
Well, I mean, today I might only get $10, but if more I get up and everything like that, if I just keep saying I'm going to sell it, and I keep actually bringing people onto the page, by the time the page get up there, somebody might want to give me everything for it. But I ain't selling it no more. I was just playing about that. By the time I get there, though, I just want to sell it. Now it caused a lot of crap. I'll restart it, do something else.
Selling it for $10? No, he's not selling it for $10. He's not selling the page, period.
Sure, yeah, go ahead. You send $10, everybody else send $10, and when you get the page, you get the page.
You're not selling this page.
I'm going to sit it around forever.
No.
Whoever log into it first. I say everybody send the $10 in, and we'll just do a little thing. I'm going to post the password.
No.
First person that, after I get about this many $10, I share that page and I made about everything I need. Fuck that. Next.
You not know when they're selling it.
So you let Harriet tell you what to do?
No, it's the fact of Jax. You don't understand. He's made too much stuff on this page. I've heard this man literally go in about how much work he's put on the page. I'm not allowing him to delete this page nor his Instagram. He don't want to delete none of the videos. He wants to make sure all of them posted. So being that, I can't allow for him to say, oh, well, I might want to sell pay. No, you put too much work in it, too much heart, too much effort. I refuse to hear you want to sell something that you know for a fact would reach out to your kids. No, you're not selling it. You're going to keep it and still continue to build it. You don't sell your business once it gets off the ground and it starts to pop. No, you keep honing at it and you keep pushing it so you can actually give it to your kids when they want it. Especially when they did that junk with TikTok, when they blocked it, we didn't know how the hell we were gonna get the videos. So I said, he's not selling it. That always makes sense, but Shan, that's why I keep trying to explain to him as well as people like you. If I'm explaining and trying to know with everything, hear me out. But like Shan even said before, she couldn't understand that because she hasn't ever thought of doing something like that in her life. So when you have people who don't understand why you do certain stuff, it'll never make sense to them. Because they're not trying to actually understand what made you do what you did. Because to them, it's like, oh, well, I wouldn't even think like that. I wouldn't even think that that's okay.
I'm done with Tito. T said, "Get her damn bad." I have my mouth to just drop. I'm still stuck on that. Tito, wait, you should say this shit.
That's why I say, like, God, that always makes sense. I just need people to open their minds up to allow my sense to be made to them. But if they don't agree, that's no problem. People disagree to agree. That's simple.
So she want her damn fans. That was just busy. What you got to say about that? Oh, pretty appreciate you, crew. I appreciate that. Remember, it's not that.
Yes.
I want you to know that, truth be told, I really appreciate it. I will really appreciate it after I get to watch the video. I'm a little scared. So I'm gonna say appreciate it right now and hold off on like the mad thanks, because then getting into the video I might feel a whole different way after I see it. I hope I don't. I hope honestly and truthfully it's gonna be awesome.
And Shan, you were right. A lot of people don't have that thought process. That's why I try to explain to him as well as you guys why I might have thought that was okay for me. People don't have the same thought process, and it's okay. But that's what I keep trying to get him to see, that everybody don't have the same thought process.
Can I get a draft of it before you post? I'm just scared. Cause I don't know your. I mean, I have been on your page, so I see the brain that you have to post on your page. This is what you post, but I want to know the brain that you would have to post about me, for real. For real. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I be looking at your page. I be like, I remember when I said something before about it. I was like, girl, you can be the first and the last page I want to go on, because you got the page of a page, but you got a page. That's the issue. That's what scares me. That's what scares me the most. Like, viral posters are crazy posts. I love it though, man. I do. I appreciate the support and everything like that.
Oh, I was gonna take a step outside for a minute.
I'm just
gonna go see outside for a second. I did. But yes, going back to Shan with her comment, you are telling the truth. A lot of people don't see it that way. That's why I try to actually express what made me see it that way.
But Kwame, I would tell you this though, Kwame, you shouldn't have to screen record anything. Now, I will tell you that I don't know what you've done for your video, but if you're if you know you're my moderator, I don't like to just put name on people. Baby, you should get all my lives. Every time that I end my live, you get a copy of it, so you actually have access to all the lives that I've been live to for the last 30 days. It comes straight to your thing. I want to hear this. It comes straight to your thing, and you get the video, and you should be able to have fuck a screen record, baby. You got actual real live access. It should be better. Don't sleep on when I gave you that access. I did give you the access so you could be able to do exactly that. I don't hold back anything from people. Like, baby, you can go take all that stuff from a front thing. You don't have to do it like that. Right.
You already passed that part. Because she was talking about how she was going to tag you and how all her stuff goes viral.
Yeah, so she got literally all, I make sure that when I see your stuff, I figured it couldn't go that way, but I want you to always be able to go and actually analyze all the stuff for yourself at the same time. I remember when you said that you was up smoking one time and watching the shit, one of the live replays. So,
Yeah.
you good.
Nobody was arguing
I'm a businessman at heart, baby. I tell people, even through the parts that I make, y'all gonna understand I make a whole bunch of decisions that to the point of where anybody that is my moderator and stuff, they get a live replay instantly. You can do whatever you want with that. People can post whatever they want to post because you get to cut that down, download it to your phone. I have given people access to my life from all starts.
Yes, I'm gonna do it tonight, post it tomorrow when you look at it.
Okay. But that's why I don't give everybody.
First of all, I don't post our argument. Whoever said
Nah, it's cool because truth be told, like I tell people all the time.
Argument. It was us discussing stuff and actually trying to get both sides.
People get in the post whatever they want to post from different sides. We still get to post the whole thing. So if people want to take stuff out of context and put it like that, that's on them. If people want to put it in the right context, it's on them. But they have to watch it. Again, see them getting a chance to see it right here, that's one thing, but having to go back and watch it, that might just change their mind about it. So when they think, oh, let me go and get this, I'm like, I'll tell them I might not do nothing, because as soon as they do it, they might actually realize I have to watch this, and I have the opportunity to watch it again.
Yeah.
Then they gotta listen and see. That's why I say specifically, I keep telling you, know what you're saying, know what you're talking about, because truth be told, when I give people access to this, it's something that can be watched over and over again. Just when they have the first mindset, somebody don't understand, you can go back and get a second, third, and fourth mindset of your own, not somebody else's opinion, yours. Just like you would go back and watch a movie, you can literally do that if you have access to that ability over here. Like I said, when you ask me to do body stuff like that, I be careful, because when I tell people I will let you get that live replay, if I start seeing stuff like that, people popping up, I'm like, I know you weren't friendly, but you got able to access to everything you got to. You got access to music that ain't getting posted. You could cut that up and put it on there. You got access to stuff being made. You could cut that up and put it on there. It all depends on what you want to do, because that's all this stuff is literally an unadulterated file that you got all the access to. That's why I tell you, when you don't do it, somebody else might come on here and be like, well, give me access. I'll do that for you every day. Then, like I said, then you just sitting here just to sit sometimes. It's okay, I don't mind. But then that's why I be telling you, now you need to be able to start enhancing your other abilities. Because then you're going to still be seeing shit in there just to sit, and not because then other people are still going to have comments. They comment on other people's posts or anything like that. If this is what they're posting is us, what do you want to be seen doing? Because if you say you got a problem with people in the live saying shit, imagine when people start posting stuff from the live on their stuff and people get the comments, stuff like that, all those comments gonna come bombarded in at once. That's what I'm trying to show you. So each and every single time that you decide to do something, mama, remember that it's going to be seen again. And again, and again. It might feel good to have it seen as it does the first time, but after that, people get to take their time to see it. In order. In whatever order they decide to put it in. I'm sorry, I was talking to her personally. I wasn't talking to y'all. See, y'all don't understand. When I talk to somebody, I know how to especially address them and not necessarily leave you out of the conversation, but she understood that what I was saying was for her. If you want somebody to address you, I can address you, and then you'll know that you're being addressed. As far as the person who wants to know what I'm talking about. I don't have to address you at all times to be able to have a personal conversation. I don't have to turn the live off to have a personal conversation. I just know how to get personal with the person I'm talking to. Yeah.
I saw you smile at that. I saw your ass smile at that damn comment. That's what I be trying to get him to see as well. Run down, and he don't be understanding that at times. He really don't be understanding the clicking on it. And Shan, I do understand what you mean. Find a way to explain it without over explaining it. But dealing with someone like him, I have to over explain everything
Bro,
to
you
a
gotta explain it
perfect
correctly.
T. I can explain it correctly.
But
I've even realized when I explain stuff correctly, because you still feel the way you feel, it's not a but it's okay. Why didn't you see it my way though? That would be common sense in your eyes. For me, it's like, yes, it is common sense, but that's the common sense I didn't have at the moment. I have it now. Didn't have it before, but I got it.
No, it's called bread and buns, baby. A bars and bread, but bread and buns, baby. It ain't even crafting drama. The drama just come after that because truth be told, y'all forget. Even stars have a life. So I'm not a star, so you get to see my life while I'm trying to become one. You just so happen to get the real show. If I was a star, maybe I could keep the other show behind screen, but
me here, you either get it or I'm speaking. No, but that's the thing about it. I had to realize that even with family, it's the situation of you do sometimes have to over-explain it. And when you have to over-explain, it's not bad, but sometimes you have to over-explain for certain people. Because you can tell a person 1,000 times 2 plus 2 is 4, but they might not understand why 2 plus 2 is 4. So you'd be like, okay, well look, count 1, 2, 1, 2. That's how you get 4. Because look, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. They might not understand that. As simple as you put that, they still might not understand it. So you have to go about ways of finding to explain stuff to people in different ways. With him, I understand that. Yeah, I'm confused. No, I'm explaining something to Shan. I was talking to Shan about something. I'm also talking to y'all about it, but I'm just clearing up what Shan was saying and stuff like that, basically. So it's literally a situation of, like she said, I over-explain myself. I don't feel like I'm over-explaining myself. I just tried to tell like people, like, as far as everything, when you are, I was gonna go outside, but I was trying to explain, as well as when you're talking to certain people, you have to over-explain certain stuff, because it's like, it can be put in a simple way, but they might not see it as that simple way. So you have to explain it in so many other ways until they actually get it. You can over-explain it. I'm not over-explaining loyalty. I'm just trying to get other people to understand why you gotta actually kind of do that sometimes. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand the A and the B of the situation. Like,
yeah, we did make some of these. Relationship, I'm gonna show you how you gotta do it sometimes. This is what I be trying to show you. Sometimes while you sitting here talking and stuff like that, you can talk, show at the same time, because when you say, it's not about us going outside. Sometimes I'm not showing you. Some people be wanting to see the brain. Somebody be wanting to see that. I be wanting to bring it all into one thing. I get this, but once you show this, it's not one thing. Once you show it, you can show it again. You can do this and you can show it. Like I said, you got a whole thing sitting right there. We've been sitting here for 30 minutes, this, that, and third. Once you show it, once you think it's done, I can keep trying to explain to you about it. It's the little things that you have to keep in mind of what you could do versus what you don't.
It's a big commitment.
You want to bring it in where it's not always drama, where people say it's not drama.
I got this.
I started, you see what I did? I went out there, I grabbed shit. They ain't seen that yet, because that's what we was doing when we got off.
yeah, yesterday.
So
The bread is not mowed, for everybody who's wondering. It's not mowed. We literally have stuff that you can actually put on the bread so it won't mold, like Horizon and stuff.
Rather, she got a couple of different of them, and she was able to hold it at different accounts and be able to show.
But I also want to show them like separately to show the color schemes of them.
I know, but I at the same time, I was just saying, when you're able to hold it and see 4 different cups at the same time, it starts to show the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts to show the quality of the work that you could have versus the other stuff that you do, and all of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? And you're able to show a couple of different things where people are like, well, each one of these, I don't have to charge much for.
You really don't.
But what's $1, $2, $3, $4? Even after that, if I was to say $2, $3 for each one of these, or one of these a piece, that's still 3, 6, 9, 12, Like fits you and shit. How many on that motherfucker for real?
That's a lot of money, actually.
You
That
get
goes
what I'm
along
saying?
with the pieces.
As long as I'm able to sit there and do something, to show people like, hey, look, this is where it's coming from, where it's going. That's the real quality and equity of what you got.
Yeah. This is when I actually tried to do a color scheme on. I felt like I could. I kind of did it with the orange,
I like the color
yellow,
scheme on this
and
one.
Brown. I was gonna say green. I use brown.
I like the color scheme on this.
You could, because it really is organic stuff. So if you did actually want to put a plant in here, you could actually use it as a flower pot as well.
Actually, it'll probably be very good as a flower pot. Why?
Yeah.
Because, so what would be the fun part about making this into a flower pot? If you decided to use this, it will degrade into the ground. You could bury the whole thing into the ground. It would probably actually nourish your plant. Because it's bred and stuff. Without putting the rest of it, the toxins or anything, you can make this, start your plant out in this, and then bury the whole thing. That's actually a very good idea. Whoever said flower plant, I might just start doing that, because everybody, the hardest part about that is once you start to move it, it starts to grow. You have to move it out of the actual pot and put it into a place. But if you make this the whole thing, you can just put the whole thing in there and it'll nourish your plant and everything like that. I think that is a great idea. I think that is a great idea. Flower plants, but see, that's the thing, don't make these into flower plants. This becomes something that can be bought, because once you bury it into the ground, motherfuckers is gonna want another one, be able to plant more flowers. The people that plant stuff, they're gonna spend money on it anyway, but like I said, it's a healthier way to be able to do it. I think that'd be a great idea. I think you just came up with something, baby. I appreciate you. There you go. There you go, baby. You got 2 free ones on life. Hey, baby, there you go.
It's the little dog I tried to make you guys.
Which two you want?
Of,
Which two you want? You can have 2 of them right now. We'll put them straight to the side. I'll actually go ahead and epoxy them for you right now. And you'll have 2 for life. But those 2 right there you have to keep for life. Because once I put the epoxy on them, it's not something you would be able to bury and stuff. You see this right here, because it ain't got the epoxy or nothing on it, you could bury it and it would just degrade into the ground and go back into the environment. That's also why I made these, because truth be told, I wanted to show something that was organic and made for the environment. So when you get to see it as one thing, you get to also see it as another. Something that's made out of bred organic materials, not tested on animals or anything like that, is clearly right here to be seen and shown. For the people that always want to say that they want to support the environment. That's what this was all about.
This one is actually a mic. If you're talking about this one, Shan, this one's a mic.
Let me see.
This one.
Told him about
But yeah, this is a mic. If you're talking about this one, this is like a little rolling tray. But a Hydra rolling tray. The 3 different heads of the Hydra. Then, you know, yeah, the other piece of the mic is over here. Actually.
I told him, man, I'm taking time.
Never did it. I had to show my mind. But the other piece of the mic is over there. But yes, it's an actual mic.
I told him, girl, I'm just a liar.
It's an actual mic.
Because I ain't never shown my mind. I can do it in a ride.
This right here is a sword that he actually made out of 2 of the stars. 2 of the stars I had made. He picked the 2 stars that he wanted and he made it. So we had like a little option of how we were going to do it. So I told him I wanted him to make a sword. I forgot what you told me you wanted me to make.
I mean, I'm looking for the other piece, but
it should be
one of my favorite pieces, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I wanted to do some stuff like this. One of my favorite pieces is this right here. Let me see that light real quick. So this right here is one of my favorite pieces. Why? Because it's a pendant that goes into the stand. I made a stand for it. It was supposed to be like a 3-piece, but it became a 1-piece when I sprayed it. So it actually comes with its own stand and everything. And it is a pendant actually. So I was going to start making little pieces like this. And I thought it would be really cool. So when people be like, hey, what's this? I'd be like, well, it's right here. You could buy the whole thing, be able to sit it down like this in your car or whatever the case may be. And when truth came to shove, you could leave this piece behind and you'd be able to actually wear the pendant piece. And I thought it would be something cool to make, you know. When people say, what could I do? Yeah. It was supposed to be a 2-piece set, actually.
Actually, a 3-piece.
It was a 3-piece. This part right here was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to be able to see the different designs for all of it and be able to sit into the stand. But this became its own stand, as you can see on the inside right here. It was this was not together. It became.
It got stuck when
it got stuck together, and I didn't want to break it. And I thought it was actually really cool. So, you know, you can put it back in here, and it does fit. It's actually a perfect fit for it. So that was the goal and something like that, because I always want to show people, like, people be like, well, you can go buy stuff. I said, well, ain't this the shit that people would buy for their kids, because their kids see it in the store and be like, ooh, mommy, I want that. I'd be like, well, that's the point. I make my daughter something, be like, I sit it right there on the stand when she wake up to it. I'd be like, here, she can put this on her neck. And when she go to school and they be like, ooh, I like your necklace, my daddy made it for me. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Yeah, my daddy makes this stuff. Because that's what kids do. Kids talk, right? And they'll be telling their teachers and everything like that, oh, my daddy makes stuff for me all the time. He does this. He just leave me a present right there next to be able to wake up to the next day. I might just make my daughter a heart necklace or some shit like that. Baby girl, I want you to wear this to school today because I was thinking of you. Type shit.
The little swords that we made, you guys. But most of the items, like the sword, this one is epoxy. It's like a little Pokemon that we actually made for Yaya's daughter's birthday. We made it as part of the little Pokemon thing. But this one is still sticky because of the epoxy. We made this one for Big Brother because he asked for like a little lizard. So we put the lizard on the bottom of a little ashtray. But yes, that's a Pokemon. Where is it? Yeah, a little Pokemon creature. It has little wings, his tail, his head, his horns. This was one of the first mushroom things I did. The back of it broke off. This is one of the first, well, yeah, one of the first ones. You have the rolling tray.
Boost Mobile built a nationwide 5G network, and you can get an iPhone 15 with Dynamic Island for $199.99 when you switch. Go ahead.
You got the little face vibe on.
Priced that low on a phone that's good.
It's not really green. Like, this is like a neon green with the dark green, because the colors, honestly, the color scheme is red, blue, neon green, dark green, and orange. You can actually kind of see it like as like the little color scheme. They're not all stuff. It's green. You have other different stuff that are, you know, like different colors. It looks green, yes, but it's not actually green. You know.
Adam, man. Get back in my bag. I'm on the cellar, man. I'm just being the dad. I ain't never been a nigga get you mad. And then I tell him why I did it just sad.
It is neon green.
Get back in my bag, huh? Make me tell you why I'm mad, huh? I'm about to do it with a pack, right? Let me tell you how I'm living my life.
Tiny little lizard. This right here is for Shan. Autism awareness, baby. All the colors, red, green, yellow, and blue. Huh?
I don't know how that shit turned straight to goo. It was rolled up in my head, and then the shit just turned straight to goo. Man, that shit just made me loose. It made me want to tell everybody what I do. I tell them, man, I might just choose to choose, but then tell them, man, I might just do it like I knew. I never told a story. I never did it first. I told them, man, I did it in a different universe. Man, I made it all work. Then you told me how it really hurt. I told them, this the day they tried to put me in the dirt. I told them, please, can you really just stay with me? Then he told them, man, I might just go and never leave. I told them something that they never believed. Then they told them, man, I did it like I never see. Cause this is a story, this is a different dream. And this is the time they didn't see a scene. I told them all about my life, right? I told them, man, I'm really not out of sight. But every time I'm gonna do it like I live that height. My bad, let me just show my mind. My bad, let me just take my time. I'ma do it in rhyme. I'ma do it in love. I'ma do it till they stand on up. Then they know what it was. Then I tell them, motherfucker, man, I never gave a fuck. It's the day I really told them again. And then I told them, motherfucker, man, I did it today. Ain't no way I really showed them I'm haze, but then I showed them, motherfucker, showed them my brain. Ain't no way I did it for me. Cause then I woke up to a story. I told them about my life. Gotta do it till I feel it right. Then I gotta show them mine. How I did it just to take my time. Then I'm freestyling in life. Tell them that I might just do it right. Then I take my time. My bad, y'all. I'm giving y'all some music or something right now. Hold on. While I'm not talking to y'all, I'm giving y'all some music just to be able to give y'all both.
Stuck, cause I see you still trying to pull it off.
I mean, that's how I did if I was alone. You didn't understand, girl, I'm not a clown. See, I could talk to myself and keep it right. Cause when I'm making music, baby, I'm just not shy. See, I ain't need you, but now I really got you. So I just had to stand and just tell her how I talk too. And then I told her, man, I'm really just top 3. But still, nobody just tell me what I really need. So here I am. I had to stand like a family man and then stand like a man and just got a plan, but y'all don't understand. Oh, I bad that bit. I was talking shit on the beat. Let's put more on that, baby. I understand. I don't be freestyling. It's easy. But that's not. It's easy, but it's hard. The part I understand is I really be talking shit with a melody. That's the fun part. I get to talking shit with a melody. Yeah, I think I'm a troll now. I'm the biggest troll, bitch. I know how to make music without making music.
You think it turned like that because your hands
Like
were
imagine hearing this, huh?
Do you think the reason why it went like that is because your hands were warm?
I'm not sure.
Because if you're saying it rolled out perfectly, the only way it could have just went so putty like that is because some type of heat.
Like, it's not even about being a troll though. It's about actually being know what to say on the beat. But sometimes when you got something like a melody inside your show and you can let it come from there with music, it's just there. You know, I call it music there. So when I change my life, I might just go and really change my time. I really change my mind. Try to really go and shade that rhyme until I hear it like I'm taking time. And then I do it like I'm breaking a line. I try to feel it like I know my height. Oh, when I shade on the haze. When I tell them about them other different days. When I tell them, man, it's raining on my face. Or when I tell them, man, I really feel great. Or when I really tell them all about them days. Would you just see me smiling, man? When I really tell them all about them days. Would you just see me smiling, man? I'm not amazed. But then you see how I'm working today. Cause, man, I'm kinda really mad in my strange. I told them, man, I'm sitting back in the shame. So I don't really wanna lose that brain. Well, y'all ain't understand, man, I did these things. I told them, man, I'm really bad and amazed. What would I just say? Through them days when I didn't get a fucking thing. I didn't know my brain. I would tell them that I'm crazy. I would scream through them ways. I would tell them, man, I don't see a thing. Cause I really want my kids. I really want to do this shit now. Tired of how I live. But y'all don't understand cause I'm not rich. So yeah, I'm fucking around, y'all.
I don't know what he's saying, you guys. This is the first time me hearing this. Y'all gotta understand, I can't just add ad-libs because sometimes he might literally change up his flow from literally what he's doing to something completely different.
It's freestyle, y'all. Should be trying to. If we make it, we can try. We just do it like we never lived a life. And then I tell them, not good, baby. I'm trying to show my mind. But if we make it and we try, I have to tell them I'm too right. And then I tell them, motherfucker, this is how you take flight. See? Take your time to show them mind and then don't be blind. And then take your time to tell them how you really fine. And then you tell them how you do it when you really shine. And every day that you do it, they just see your mind and be like, oh my God, you're blind. It's the two of us. And then I told them, bitch, I do it because I'm standing up. And then I show some some love, and then I do it all enough. They tell them sometimes I don't even shit, call a bluff. Tell me what you talking about and how the fuck I came to fucks. And when you talking like he really talking out of love, he hate her, then he tell her how she thinking and then she painful. Then I tell her, bitch, I still gotta see you later. Wake up and still gotta go and do it enough to tell her, bitch, we steady up just to show her we bluff. But listen up, it's your story though, and y'all ain't on it, bro. And this is my show. Why the fuck you in my video? And you wanna host and tell me what the fuck you know? Cool motherfucker, then tell me how the fuck that blow. Cause when you're done, that's the shit my show. Wake up just to tell them this not a ghost. You get to turn it off. I still gotta do that motion. This ain't just for this TikTok live. I tell them, bitch, this is me in my real fucking life. Y'all the one that get to see his hype, and I'm the one that get to wake up every fucking night. Get to tell them this is just my days, and when y'all be like, oh my god, this nigga ain't even spray. I tell them, man, I'm just shitting the maze, cause see y'all bitches ain't hear a motherfucking thing. My bad, I'm just making strange. My bad, I'm just showing brains. But just the two of us, we just the same. So let's get up in here and tell them that I did the same.
This was actually what the Pokemon bought.
Can't you leave me alone? It's a hysterically funny comedy adventure with a spectacular cast that's absolutely.
The Pokemon was supposed to be like in the ball like this.
You're very kind. It's the 4-star funniest film of the year. It's sabotage.
And then you can put the little top on top of it as well. Boom, you got the Pokemon ball.
Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere June 6th.
Today we're covering how to take control of your credit. Let's start by downloading the Experian app.
This is one of our ones.
Well, Experian maps you with credit cards based on your credit profile. You can see for proof impacting your credit. Class dismissed.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
That's great. Here, you guys.
Moving teamwork. I appreciate you. I'm serious. You can stay in the camera. You can show stuff. You can grab stuff. You don't have to be out the camera to do it, but understand it for sure. Moving back and forth. Imagine how this look. You showing this stuff off. I come in. I just make a rap. Being able to do some content like that, at least if we got one or two, it's dope. But having this content like this, and when we yell at each other all the time for that. Let's change it up then.
I thought this stuff all the time. Maybe that's why I tell you with certain stuff, as far as certain conversations, I do feel like at times it's better if we have it off camera first to see how it would look on camera. So it won't be a situation where it's
off this camera. Let me just tell you how I'm not that man. Let me just show you right now. If I say land, I ain't even gonna just see that brain. You want to just say, we didn't want to go that way. Let me just show my face. Let me show my brain that I'm not that strange and I did it. Now that I'm not that lame. You say insane, but you made that brain. You tell them now I ain't for them fan, but this shit now off this camera. We ain't getting no fuss. We ain't been no death. We did it now. They ain't even here. They ain't even shit. They ain't got that spirit. We the one that know. We ain't heard the shows, but guess what? Motherfucker, man, they got ghosts. They just want to know my life, want to see me on my time, want to see my rhymes, want to see me in my lines, want to see me taking time, then I show my mind. Off this camera ain't right, doing that I'm out of sight, and I'm way too hype. Then they see me on that camera, they might just take my life, and I see it now. Tell them bitch I'm making shouts, tell them bitch I'm way too loud, and I'm way too loud. Been that fucking child, y'all ain't even talking now, what I'm talking about. Off this camera really ain't too right. But off this bitch, I might just live my life. But off it, man, I might just take that right. I just play.
I'm letting you know now.
What?
You had two pieces right
That's
here.
my life.
One failed. Right. I put it right here. I'm looking for the other piece.
I might just hype and tell them bitch I might just live my life. I just can't, man, I already Then I thought it was my mind. Then I just came in, right? I just having fun.
Just letting you know, you had two pieces right here. They fell on the ground. I got one. I'm finna look for the other one for you.
I'm looking for it. Looking at Harry working is crazy. I say I'm working right. Tell them that I'm ready out of sight. Tell them that if they just take their mind, they might just go break that line. Then they take their time. Out of sight, do it right. Then I tell them just that line. This the one they told them, man, I might just do it right. But then they told them, but she might just go and shake that mind. Out of sight. Man, I did it right. I just fucking around, y'all. I'll really be trying to give her some time to get back in the kind mind.
We gonna have to find it later. I don't see it, and I don't.
I just think we gotta go home and show them, man. It's her that's really going blow the time, child.
Yes.
And then she blow the shine. I just like gotta do it like that.
I'm playing. Give me a minute. Shit. Fuck. Second, 3, 5, 4, anything. I was trying to knock off some butter cross real quick. This is the mushroom one I made, you guys. Hocus Pocus, Trip de Rocus. I don't know. Hocus Pocus, Trip de Rocus.
Never saw me like this, even though I still look very cool. You look.
I'm sorry, the bread necklace, this one is not for sale. I'm sorry. This, I can't sell this one. I'll sell any other pendant as far as like, we by all means, we'll take donations for any other pendant, but the one I got on my neck, I'm sorry.
Get caught up on. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I don't want to get attached if y'all. Which
My loyalty.
I don't even know why I said that.
I'm not gonna say it's not, but I'm not gonna say it really is either, because it's not only about that. It's really not. It's the person as well. Yeah. No, it's not like that. It's really not like that. It's not. We have. I feel like everybody has a normal sex life. Everybody has a normal sex life, so it's normal. That's the word I can say. It's normal. My loyalty. No, it's not a tongue. It's a star badge with the ring that he had made. But this one is the Batgirl symbol. I forgot her name, Lakeisha. She had one pink, but it's the Batgirl's little heart, the pink one.
I had to tell him in words. I said, my bad, I had to tell him in words. But then go ahead, baby, you could go on. My bad, I apologize. I was just adding some music to it.
Good.
Then I told him how it worked to the verse. But
It's a rolling track we made for Miss Katrina.
This is how we really make it work. Keep going with it and tell him your verse.
So we were talking about something else. She kind of walked in and made a little.
Mama, it's okay.
It's not thinging. Stop it, y'all. No, he's not digging into nothing. No.
Baby, what?
Innocent thoughts, guys.
Then I told them, man, it work and work. And then you understand, man, I had to do it in person. Then they understand, man, I gotta do it in first. Ain't no way you never seen these verse where I could tell them, man, I might just go and do it like me. I told them, boy, it's your life to see. But then they told them, boy, I might just do it like an OG.
See?
Then I told them, man, you never seen how I really been a fucking dream. I told them, motherfucker, man, I might just go and be
Actual pinhole.
everything you shot my life. I told them, man, I'm making just a little pendant tonight. Told him, man, I might just do it right. Told him, man, I did it, I say. I'm making all these words in these words. Told him, man, I might just do it in verse. And then they motherfucker, man, I just made a little pendant for a second. Nah, just made me a little pendant for a second. I needed something to wear, so I actually decided to make me something.
No, it's not a blunt holder. It's not a fruit roll up. It is actually an actual pin holder that we made. Did we make it for Shan, right? Yeah, we made the pin holder for Shan. It's an actual pin holder, guys. So fruit roll. It's not a fruit roll up.
Now I had to go and see that rights. I told them, man, I might just do it till I show that mine. But then they tried to tell me, boy, I'm way too blind. And ain't no way I had to do it like I'm out of the sides. And then they told me, man, I had to know my soul. I had to tell them if I ever been up on that road, I might just tell them, motherfucker, how the hell I go. Cause ain't no way I never seen that post where I could do it till they told the nigga blow your smoke. Then I just told them what the fuck I know.
And I will say this for the people in the background. You don't tell anybody about the best you've had. You really don't. You tell them about the worst, but not the best. I'm sorry. So it's not that it's not, but it's none of your business if it is. There you go. There your answer is.
Is that what you was talking about?
Shut the fuck up. I told your ass that's what the fuck we was talking about.
Okay.
You just didn't listen to what I said for the first time.
I'm sorry. I walked back out on that question. Fuck out. Fuck out.
Here's another little mushroom plant that I did.
Need your pockets? A little full. Take our quick quiz to see if you're eligible.
Thank you.
I want to know the question, baby.
You don't need to know the question.
I want to know the answer.
The answer is none of their business.
I want to know if it's my business.
It was your business this morning when you were saying all those sweet nothings, I guess, apparently.
God damn, I did it this morning. What about the other time? Before the
were they all sweet nothings when you were telling me all that stuff? I'm not gonna leave me, you're not gonna leave me, we together. I don't care if you don't think we're together. We are together, we are dating, we are partners. All this good stuff. And I know you're not gonna lie.
I said stroking. Then I did it like I'm golden. My bad, girl. I was showing. I'm doing it like I'm golden. My bad. I was stroking.
I don't like you.
I didn't know
like
stroking. But then I told you everything I showing. Why you being weird to me? Why you just telling me all these things? They're not doing that thing. I told her this.
Single. Not after the shit last night and this morning. He's not fucking single. I'm not fucking single. He's being weird.
Why you being weird to me? Why you really tell my brain? Why you really want to show them all the same? And then you show that thing like that. Why you being weird to me? Stroking. Then I told her bitches I was on it. And then I had to do it, bitch. I had to get the phone. My bad, I had to show her what the fuck you is. Stroking. And then I told her bitch I own it. Why you being weird to me? Why you just tell them everything? You tell them bitch, I show my brain. I had to do it. I had to say it. Why you being weird to me? Why you just tell my brain? Then I showed her bitch. Show it. Then I told this bitch I might just go and blow it. Why you being weird from me? Why you keep telling me things? Why you keep in my
it's like
brain?
a little sword.
You know that, man. You know that, man.
Because it's the hilt for the sword.
Why you being weird from me? But she really know that change. Man, she about to go and blow that brain. Show it. Bitch, I know I'm on it. You want me stroking. Why you wanna tell me all these things? Can't just be like we ain't this thing. We're thinking like you know that change. Then I'm on it, bitch. I had to.
You can see the face.
Why you being weird to me? Why you just know my brain? Why you really know that change? And tell her, bitch, I know that brain. Why you being weird to me? Why you really think you own that change? Tell her, bitch, I own that change. But then I had to do it too, man. Stroking, bitch. I might just go and blow it. Then I told her, bitch, I'm here to go. My bad, I didn't show it. I did it like I never been to go.
Oh, thank you, my loyalty.
Why you being weird to me? Why you just gotta show my brain? Tell a little bitch I'm in that change, and then she know I'm not that guy. Why you being weird to me? Why you really know how I did that thing? Show it like I'm not insane. I did it till they know that change. Why you being weird to me? Why you really know it like you gang? And then you told the bitch that nigga, this dude's like that way. Why you being weird to me? Why you really know that, right? Why you being weird to me? Just tell me how you know that change. Stroking. Told the bitch I never did it, bro. My bad, I wasn't really on it. I told her, baby, I was really going. I didn't know what the fuck. Stroking. I just had fun, y'all.
I couldn't, nah. Y'all bigger so he could take you to the ceiling. My loyalty, no! Loyalty, baby. I feel like that at times. I do. I feel like at times we do argue to get to that moment, but me knowing the true fact of it, it's not that. Like, I can honestly say this because it is the honest truth. We don't really do the extracurriculum like that because we're not always on eye to eye. So the moments that we do it, y'all might not see us.
That's a lie. Gee, you gotta
on eye to eye. So the moments that we do it, y'all might not see us.
That's a lie. Gee, you gotta. We might be in the middle of some shit, but you don't count those times because you don't count session unless it's more than 1 hour or two. We don't count
That's true.
We count at some short time when we might have a 30-minute session.
That's a quickie for
So
us.
you don't count that. That's the problem. That's when you say that to me though. I'm like, baby, everything for me kind of count. I don't give a fuck if it's quick or not because stupid talk. Go out there and get smoke shit. That you say that quick. I'm like, man, you fuck for hours. Don't get me wrong. But that's why I be telling you, I can't afford to fuck for hours sometimes. I can't. I
I know you.
Until I can afford to sir. If I'm in the bed like that and we make the money while doing that, it's different. But we ain't making no real. If we make the money while doing that, like by doing this shit, like the video, it's different. But we ain't doing that. Then we can fuck for hours and keep it up. I'm like, shit, I got no problem with hitting you down and doing other shit. Then we gonna post the shit. Motherfuckers gonna be careful that quick. But when that's not the job for me, baby, I can't just get down with it. That's why I shit right here and show you why.
No,
sometimes, if you want to go make an OnlyFans, let's do it. I have no problem. Let's do it. I already got the shadow videos. I was gonna post the ones with the shadow videos.
No, I know you were gonna post the shadow videos. I don't mind.
But I was just like, shit. I was gonna put my music behind it first and then post it just like that and know the hell out of me. I was gonna post it on TikTok. So fuck you, you so stupid. One time for the viral video. I was just gonna say one time for the viral and delete it. I was gonna post it on story and delete it afterwards. And then be like, all right, back to the regular schedule program. What the fuck was that? I don't know. I didn't.
No, but it's not that I don't take those moments. I do take those moments.
Hold up, let's listen. It's fire though. Give me for life. I was listening though. Definitely, this is life. But let us subscribe. Change this.
I was waiting for you. You kept telling me to.
I was telling you to subscribe and still do it. Yeah, he can't change it. No, it's because you blocked the whole video. It's not my music, so I don't know who that was.
Nah, he won't be chilling all night. I'll be sitting there begging to have not did that.
Begging to not have did what?
Getting you a honey pack in the fucking bill.
Yo, bitch, give me a honey pack in a motherfucking bill. You go, you crazy as hell. You do that. Shit, I'm a young man. Do you want to give me that, bitch? I will straight outside. Huh?
You will what?
Outside, huh?
Exactly, huh?
Get me
the words need to be, huh?
Get me the honey pack. Fuck that.
This is supposed to be actually like a Grim Reaper one, you guys. I like this one really a lot, but it kind of broke like right here. It literally just broke off the handle.
Hey, well, yeah, just all the way to the morning. Fuck you mean?
No.
All the way to the morning. And the day after that.
No.
Fuck you mean?
But yes, it's supposed to be on. Like a full one. But it kind of broke in the middle. But the way it broke is a clean break. Straight through the middle.
Oh, that's the route. We don't want to go. Ooh. It's too late earlier. A couple of hours earlier.
Hello, Auntie. This is your little chicken tender, you know. A little chicken tender.
I was in God. Every time she talked to me, I didn't want to hear so far. Every day she said, I started swerving in the bus. Fuck her, but bitch, I'm trying to hear me. Whoa! Now I'm swimming and I'm trying to hear. But I'm driving and I can't just call me bitch. Because if she just keep on talking, I'm about to get too much. But look, I'm driving in this car. I can't just crash one side.
My tortilla, bro.
So I just gotta tell this bitch to
Oh, you were? Yeah, we still got it. You still got your little chicken tender, girl. We do. Because he really does keep every single piece. Even the other pieces we have that are in the kitchen, we have a full table of it. It's like literally, we have a bunch of different pieces. When y'all shipping it, we gotta get stuff for shipping. Maybe I'm not even gonna lie to you, Loyalty. We have to actually get certain stuff set up as far as the shipping goes. If we can't, we won't actually be able to get it to where we want to be able to ship it. We need the PO box for one. Two, we kind of do, I would say, need stuff as far as like, you know, the stuff that goes in the styrofoam to help actually ship it. We got boxes here, so that's the good part. We would just need like stuff as far as the installation to make sure the item doesn't break being handled from here to you. All of that stuff. Send it, I'm gonna heat it up. You gonna heat it up, Loyalty?
And then he told her I ain't fast. He told her, boy, I did it without a name, but I ain't fast. And then I call that shit right there. Learn my words.
Oh, we're from Georgia, baby. What about you, Emerald Eyes? This one was actually a very cool color scheme. I did like purple, blue, and neon green, but I did like a little freak right now. Oh, Oregon? How is it out there? My little sister actually went out of town and actually went to Oregon with her friends and stuff, and they had actually not a bad time out there. So I was trying to figure out because she had told me they were going out like on a little cabin trip out there. So I was like, oh, okay, I see you, girl. But she had fun. But how was it for you, boo? Remind me of the sculpture we used to see at our granny house. We couldn't touch it. They kind of do, but they kind of remind me of the sculptures they used to have you make in school, like in art class, like in elementary school. Like certain elementaries, as part as like art class, they would have you do this little figure, and the figure would be out of clay. You would make the figure, you would sculpt your name in it, any little cute like little design you want, and after you're done making it, the teacher would like basically encase it for you, give it to you, and then you could actually take it home with you. My folks still have those things to this day. And I'd be like, how are you sitting here with something that's from elementary, like literally my kindergarten year? You still have this same potted little dish. But they really do be saving them bitches. And it really does kind of remind me of that question. Oh, what's your question for Judge? This is supposed to be like a little snake right here. The fuck? Give me a minute. My sister just shared a story. She did. That's the problem. I can't even look at it on my shit. I gotta look at it on his shit. That is the problem. What's K? Yeah, what is K? Is it KS? I would love to know what KS is because I don't know what KS is. But thank you guys for actually joining. Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you guys for even being in the live. Up and stuck. What's up and stuck? There's a talent in my soul. This bitch is supposed to shake and come on. Like, sometimes I didn't blow it all off, and I never made the call, and I never showed it off. If I never made the call, the time where I didn't know, where I was dropping shows. K equals up and stuck. Oh, I don't know what that means, so I have no answer. Okay. So K means up and stuck. Okay, up and stuck. Okay. It's not that bad. But yeah, this is like a little rolling tray that he had made yesterday with a little face in it. Here's another one that he actually made into like a little pendant. Like a host. Time where I did choke. Where I did post. Time where I did host. Show someone what's the difference from not doing your job to really not doing it. People say not doing it. I can show you what not doing it looks like. This is one of the pendants. Because you can act. I gotta decline you for a second. Someone just invited him to do like a little thing, but I declined it because I don't know who the person is. But yes, it's like a little rolling tray pendant. You can see, I'm trying to show y'all, like, hold up. I can't show y'all the whole through it, but y'all can, like, somewhat, yeah, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it, hold up. No, y'all can't see it with the light. Y'all can't see it with the light, but y'all can see it. No lies, I really changed the world. He broke my favorite beat. Trying to prove teaching a lesson. Broke my favorite piece, honestly. This my world. I just told no lies, told myself this my world. I just told no lies. No, I put the show on.
I'm gonna let her show this one off, y'all. I'm gonna give her the option to show this one off.
Okay. Can you help me mask for me? You help me mask.
You want me to hold this mask?
Yes, I do. This is the little pendant. Hold on. I'm trying to
You like the colors? I wanted you to see it first.
I'm trying to. Put pink in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pink, black, and green.
I was waiting for Miss Trina to go live on the other side of on TikTok.
Yes, this one is.
While we're up here, let me see if I can get her.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. 1 second.
To come live on this side of the fence. And
His other phone is updating. Sorry, guys. You might not like it, but I like it. Oh well. Yes, this is a little pendant that he just made, you guys. See the little pendant hole? It is still hot.
This is good.
All I hear. I know it's good. Trust me, I can taste it before I even knew what it tasted like.
Good. There you go. Good.
Give me a bite. There.
Mo.
Solo. It's all love though. I be annoyed. I be aggravated from a little bit. But it's not a bad aggravation. It's the kind that make you smile without making you smile.
Your fault, Mama.
I mean, 1 minute ago. No, I didn't get my hair done, baby. She was asking if I got my hair done. I said no. It's my phone. Oh, hi, Brooklyn. Oh, yes. Got the horn put on. They liking me. They've been liking me. We my friends been done. We love each other. I can love you, but I can not like you. We're both working tonight. You gotta smile, baby. I'm sorry. You have to be happy about something, or you'll always be sad about something. That's not fair. No, I don't know if we might, because we were thinking. He had brought up the idea of actually, basically the same way that we had did the cars, doing the same thing with the big car outside, like the way we made the small Barbie cars, like we had made for the girls' birthdays. Me and his youngest too. Y'all knit? I know how to knit. I just don't have the tool for it. And the tool that we had for knitting, it's lost in the room because we were using it to actually make stuff out of breaded crafts. But yeah, I know how to knit. My grandma taught me. My grandma, she knows how to knit and sew, so I kind of learned that from her on that end. Because she kind of had her own little sewing machine, plus everything as far as that she needed with like making her little knit, because she used to make like little pillows and stuff. But yeah, it's not hard. I like it. It's time consuming, yeah, but it is fun to do. But yes, let's do Amazon wishes. Amazon wishes would work. The only problem is I can't find the utensil. I've been actually looking for that utensil because I was thinking like, damn, if I could find a way, because even with the braided craft necklaces, as far as with him wanting to put the string in it, certain whole pieces are very actually big enough to where you could knit like a beautiful chain to add to that braided craft pendant, and it would actually go with the pendant as well. Like as far as how you knit the little design and stuff, like it would actually make it. Curly on, thank you. But yes, guys, I don't want to play that one. I don't want to play that one. Hey, y'all haven't heard none of these right here.
Tell me if you like it when I tell them why, or I tell them no. Why you looking at me like that? How you what? Why you looking at me like this? Why you only call me telling that thing? Yeah, I'm really acting, but I still don't want that good. But I tell her, girl, I really did it. I ain't all this shit. Yeah. I'm really this. Tell her my skin like this. So then they be like, hey, I just go and fucking this. And if you just fuck up, we really standing how he did. So,
You're gonna add more to that pendant? You're adding more?
No. It's gonna be mine.
Okay. I was going to put you up a piece of string for you, so you could actually wrap it and, wear the pendant like that.
I'm really innocent. So I'm
and I'm selling for 500 a pop, goddammit. I sell anything.
What's good with you, man?
Yo.
What's up with you, man? How you doing, boss man? What's going on with you?
Ain't shit, just chilling, bro. What you want?
Yeah, been cooling. Go ahead and I'm making some bread up and stuff like that. With that distro kit, I just looked it up. I was gonna be able to get the distro kit probably sometime either this week or next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be able to do that. I know you probably I wanna drop that single very soon. Cause I got some other music with other people that's coming out. So at this point in time, with that music coming out with them and stuff like that, I think it'll be like a nice thing to keep going and showing what I'm doing right now.
Hell yeah. Hey, share this live. We about to run that shit. I'm gonna play it.
All right,
share this live. I just want some people to be in here. We gonna share it. You feel me?
All right, bet. Share that. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all, if y'all could do me a favor, y'all share out the live for me real quick. Bring people in. We about to share a song. This is one of the artists that I work with, y'all, Matt Montana. Y'all can find a few of his other songs. He got an album coming out and everything like that. He gave me the opportunity to be able to work with him and drop some music with him, guys.
Hell yeah. I don't know why it's not letting me share this shit.
Sometimes it be doing the same thing on my end sometimes. But I got you.
Hey, what happened? Your shit got banned or something earlier?
Yeah, my shit be getting banned sometimes. People be in here just causing problems and getting my shit banned. Be sucking. But it shit, you be missing the motherfucking moments where I be having 300 people on here. That's why I've been wanting to drop the song, because every single time I got the people on here, I can play that type of music and have people just go check it out and follow it and stuff. But I know we ain't dropped it yet, so I just don't be
Nah, I
playing.
could drop it, but I don't. I just want you to make some bread off of it, bro. That's
Yeah,
it.
most definitely. I respect that part. That's why I be explaining to people sometimes. They be like, look, I got other stuff that's going on in my life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This right here be the process for me to show people that, and I appreciate that. Y'all do me that favor, share this live out, y'all. Hit that follow button and everything like that. Y'all go ahead and follow the funny clips, y'all. This right here, Matt Mon channel for real. He be dropping funny clips on his page and everything like that.
Well, yo.
Yeah, tap in from the other side.
Hold on.
You go ahead and play that motherfucker, my boy. Shit, people be coming in and acting a bit for real. I think right now though, unfortunately, shit, I forgot what the hell everybody just went. We just stopped it. This depression is better than depression, man. Better than depression. That's happening on this song coming out very soon.
No, it ain't easy going down this road, fighting battles and depression. Now I'm in the zone, girl. I was in the dirt, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. No, it ain't easy going down this road, fighting battles and depression. Now I'm in the zone, girl. I was in the dirt, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. Lost the cell battle till I'm dead and gone. Oh, I keep going on and on. They see me back on and on so strong. When these songs go right my wrong.
I know that shit my heart for real.
Every day I've been working. Look at my life, if it's worth it.
This is my song. Coming out very soon, guys.
Sometimes I just can't go on. Can't give up, I'ma raise the dawn. Sometimes these nights feel long. It's my time, I'ma take it cause it's mine now. Too many long nights, steady fighting my doubts. They can't stop me, so it's up to me to find out. Yeah, easy, going down this road, fighting battles of depression. Now I'm in the zone, girl. I was in the dirt, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. No, it ain't easy, going down this road, fighting battles of depression. Now I'm in the zone.
What's going on? What the fuck?
It picks you up. I think we battled.
Huh?
I don't know what the hell just happened. It said you invited me to something.
Oh, I think it's a match.
Yeah, I think it put it on the mat. Let me see. I can change my profile shit too. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Yeah, I think it's the wrong match. Actually, there we go. There we go. By the clock. I ain't shooting it. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Hey, that beat so motherfucking hard, bro.
But listen, I heard that shit. I was listening to my cousin just talking the other day. I was going through some of the old stuff. I was like, bro, that beat so fucking hard. I don't even realize sometimes when I be hearing that beat, but I was like, bro, this shit sound familiar. And I'm like, bro, this my motherfucking beat that me and him got this song drop on. That's also why I keep wanting to drop it, because every single time I drop something for real, I be forgetting that that's the beat that's our exclusive shit. You know me, you already agree we're gonna drop something on that's our exclusive shit. So every time I hear it, I be like, damn, bro, I can't wait to hear that other song. I saw for real. Battles of Depression. That's why I be wanting to play that bit. I mean, I be talking with my stuff all the time, but I'm like, bro, I got some real official stuff.
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones right there.
Man, I know you want to put that shit on the radio and stuff too soon, so I want to actually get that shit done right, you know.
Yeah, I'll submit it to the radios and shit. I just really want to get this shit done right.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because I already know that bitch gonna go up. I just want to make sure it go up the right way so it could benefit the both of us and shit.
Yeah, sure. And that's what I've been trying to get all these done for. I be telling people all the time, I be trying to get this shit done. Oh, we start. I want to actually get I want to get distro and everything like that because somebody had told me about something masters or something like that. But I told them about
United Masters.
yeah, United Masters. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was telling me about that, but I was explaining to them like I was like, shit, I kind of got to get distro because the dude said he going straight through distro, which
Yeah, I
is
mean, I got United Masters too, but I gotta renew my shit, bro. I mean, I still got money left on there because that $60 a year.
yeah, this shit. Well, he told me it was cheap. He said it was about $20 a year, and you get 100% of your royalties.
Yeah, but it's all about the plan. You can get the select artist to where you get 100% of your royalties, bro. That's the plan he was probably talking about. The other one is where they take a percentage.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I appreciate that.
I gotta pay the $60 a month, but I got $100 on there right now waiting for me.
Oh, okay, shit. See, that'd be the whole point for me. Like when I be thinking about that shit, I be trying to show people like how much money it would take to even make money. Sometimes it take
Yeah, I
like
mean, this show kid will pay you monthly, or if you getting a consistent fan base and streaming and shit like that, they'll
yeah.
pay you weekly. But you gotta really go hard with that shit.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to actually. That's what I tell them. I say, by the time I'm able to pay for that, I want to have built up an organic growth that I know for a fact I can get paid weekly instead of that monthly because monthly got
Yeah.
to be real good.
Hey, I was gonna say, why don't you go ahead and start it live, and I'll join your shit, and we could go ahead and get this song blasted.
Oh shit, you want me to join? I can join your live. How about that? I'm already on this live, but I can join your live.
Nah, cause my shit. Hold on, my shit be acting weird. Like it'll go to 0, and then when I restart a new live, it'll start buzzing again. So that's why I'm like, I ain't trying to keep
Shit.
restarting this shit.
All right, I'm gonna invite you. I got you.
All right.
Appreciate y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all get to see my other parts of my life sometime. So that's one of the artists that I made music with y'all. I'm trying to I'm like I tell you, he wants me to actually drop my music on distro, get a distro kit, but it's not the distro kit not really cheap, y'all, but it's a little bit cheaper than most. But like I said, I be doing this stuff all the time. But while that's happening and everything, I do want to be able to get it done properly, like he said. If I can get the right amount of people to stream and this and third, but that's why I show him. I'm like, I'm on here every day to try to get that streaming process up. So when we do actually be able to do that, it's worth the time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It makes it actually easier.
It's worth actually me being us doing this stuff, and it's not just gonna flop or just stay right there. I want it to go somewhere because, like I said, I do this stuff every day to see if the stuff that I do on the daily can go somewhere first. Before I got something that I feel like is real official, and then it just flop on my behalf, not on his end because his end it can go, but on my side, I still want to be able to drop the show the best way as well.
Yeah, but it's not always like that as far as that goes, because you still kind of still have to almost wait for him to still actually drop the song. So okay, with him dropping it on distros, they'll take it to all like the main streaming service sites like Spotify, Apple, Apple playlists and stuff like that. You'll get your percentage from those companies basically through your royalties, right? You'll get your percentage from like what you make off of Apple Music and like Spotify, SoundCloud. You'll get those from your royalties. But you would still have to actually still kind of would you have to pay for distro?
So what I do is I'd have to push it myself.
Yeah.
Like, so to kind of host it everywhere and this, that, and third. They would push it so to kind of.
I think he's requesting again.
They would push it so to kind of, but my connection swung a little better than I can. Actually,
Yo,
Okay, Mac, I had a question.
what's up?
Okay, as far as with like the distro kids, it actually pushes the music out to the platform. But let's say with him paying the the monthly amount for that, that's okay. But any money that y'all make off the song from SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify and stuff like that, does that go to your royalties?
So pretty much how it works is distro kit itself, you only pay. Well, it depends on what kind of plan you want. The plan is like $20. You get you could give credit to whoever, and then you could break percentages off. And then there's other plans to where they'll take a percentage off the music. If you get the highest plan, you could get 100% of your royalties back from your music. It's all about what you can afford for the plan, but it's only yearly. So If you pay the $20 a year, you could easily get your royalties, but they'll take like a percentage, like 10% or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's going to all platforms, and then whatever that shit make, like say if you got 20,000 streams, you're gonna see all that money, but it's gonna take like 10% of it.
Okay.
But it's worth it because you only paying something every year instead of doing it every month.
Yeah, or even every week for like a plan.
So even when he pay that shit, he's gonna make double that shit back.
No, that is good as far as that aspect. I was just trying to figure out how that went because, like, we even realized with TikTok, he had tried to basically send all the money from his account over to my account, but we realized even with doing that, it kind of took half of the money that he did send and it took it and basically put it straight towards TikTok.
Yeah, no matter what
As
you
the
use, they're gonna want a
that's why I'm
percentage.
trying to understand how did that actually set up as far as you actually getting your money. Because if you actually put the music out, they're pushing it. It's starting to get more views, getting more traction, more comments, more likes and stuff, but also being shared out everywhere. How are they actually going to go as far as getting their percentage, but also making sure you get yours?
I mean, as far as the TikTok shit, if I was you, I would just make a PayPal.
No, we got PayPal. We already have that.
Yeah, I'll just send it straight to there instead of like bouncing from accounts to get the money out. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's the thing about it, like even at times he goes in other people's lives who actually come visit our lives. He goes and gives back to them as well because they basically spent their money because it is money at the end of the day. They spent their money on our lives, sending us gifts. So why can't I do the same thing? That's what he
Yeah.
usually does. We've been trying to do that a little differently.
Well, TikTok give you an option to turn your money that you make into coins. So that's how you really give back.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, them coins be adding up to gifts and shit. You spend the
No,
coins and
because
get
the thing
gifts.
about it, even with the gifts, I realized with the gifts, certain gifts have a set price, but you can also set the price on how much you want someone to spend on a gift that they send you. You can
See, I
actually
didn't even know that. I just thought like each gift equal their own amount.
no, you actually can go in. You can go into I think the gift part of it, like this, you have to go to settings and then it says gifts. You can go to that part and actually add how much you want someone to pay for a certain gift. As far as your roses and stuff, most people only pay like a cent, but you can add it up to a point where people would pay in other people's lives 5 cents for one rose when a rose just costs 1 cent.
Hell yeah, that shit tough. I didn't even know about that. Hey, where he at?
He's in the kitchen right now, cooking up the bread craft piece because he was making himself a pendant. I have mine on, but he was making himself. I added this piece finally to it because I've been liking this one for the longest.
Hey, hell
I
yeah.
always like the little starburst edge.
Hey, why don't he just start the TikTok shop and sell that shit?
That's the thing about it. He hasn't gotten up to the amount of followers he needs for the TikTok shop.
You don't need that amount of. We got the same amount, and I got a TikTok shop.
No, they told him straight up he needs 10K more followers or something, 10 something more followers, 1,000 1,000 or something more followers before he actually can go start his own shop. So once he gets all those followers, because we've been getting more followers coming into the page a lot more, helping out actually getting the following up to some, but he still needs a few more to actually open the shop. But
That's crazy because I'm at
back.
2K and I can open my own shop right now.
Oh, that's good. Well, I don't know. I feel like it'd be like that with certain people as far as this app goes. Whoever is on their algorithm for TikTok, they might get the shop quicker than other people. That's how I feel like they kind of are doing the situation. Because even like he had just got a thing a couple last week about trying a product, letting them know how the product went as far as trying the product out, and then going from there to be getting paid for the product. But even with that, it's like, okay, well, yes, you got that part, but we still have to work on the part as far as like the monetization with TikTok. Get a real profile pic, please. With full respect, get a real profile pic. Then you can tell me to put the hat back on. Get a real profile pic.
Who, me?
No, I wasn't talking to you. Somebody else. So yeah.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, what's wrong, bro? How you feel?
Sure.
I was asking about North College.
Y'all Mac got 2 kids too, so y'all he got 2 sons. Alright, and so he's a family man as well, like he's part of the artist. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not just about being fairly oriented and stuff like that. Understanding that this is the life that we gotta live when we live in. It's a lot going on that I want to be able to show. That's how I work with people, certain people and stuff like that. But I'm working in the front round like this, in front of people's faces and stuff. Everybody gets to know something. It's like, I got a lot more to say.
Hell yeah.
I need to go backwards. My bad, man.
That's what that's the whole point of that there's always a chance to do it over and over and over, right? Or until actually before. Huh? No. Wait. But when were y'all actually thinking about dropping your song?
I'm not even like not no bragging shit, but I got enough fan base to where as soon as he got the distro, I could drop it right then and there.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting on him to get the distro.
Because you actually want him to get paid for his work.
Yeah, I could drop it, but you feel me? I'd rather him get his own money. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I can respect that because you're actually thinking about the fact of, okay, well, if I do and then you do get traction from it, you could get A, but you can't get A the right way because it does still have to go towards the legal side of it as well.
Yeah. At the end of the day, even if I don't like, not even with me, if he get a distro and he want to drop a random song, he could do that and run up his streams and make his own money too.
Okay.
I done ran up a couple racks off a fucking DistroKid.
That's not bad.
One of my albums made $4,000 in 3 months.
Bad. No, because like there was a girl we used to watch Aniko. She's been doing her tours a lot, and a lot of her tours I realized she had put up like a post a couple of days ago talking about how much money actually the expense wise goes into her actually doing the tours, but how much she gets back from that with it actually going along with everything that it does.
Yeah, a lot of this shit, I ain't gonna lie, like it to be a artist nowadays and get that actual image going, you're gonna have to spend money to make money.
Yes, you do. You got to spend money to make money. Sometimes the most thing that you can actually help other people understand is even when you spend that money, it might not actually be the profit that you might get from it that you think you're gonna get from it. So you have to be careful about what money you spend. Like I said, being able to sit right here with Mac stuff, it's different for me to take that time and spend that money with him because he's already somebody that has his artistry that he allowed me to be able to do a song with him. So it will push me, like I even told him, I want to be able to push it from both halves, not just on his half. Because I know for a fact it will blow up on his behalf, but not being able to back it on mine, I might still be one left in the background. And
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, ooh, but now it's just,
That's why I told him it's kind of smart for you not to drop it yet. So because like he wants to make you actually put money towards it.
The crazy part is too, I could have been signed with a label and shit, but the thing is, I wanna. That's why I started my own label because I want to build the footwork and all that shit and do all this shit myself. Because I don't want to have to pay nobody out my pocket or because usually when you sign a deal for $1 million, you're gonna have to recoup that motherfucker and pay them back. That's just a loan. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we talked about before, like with the hot chick situation.
Yeah,
with them only wanting to give him $5,000, not realizing that either way it goes, you can sign me for $5,000, but what's gonna happen after I've already been signed for that money? Where's the rest of my money gonna be going as far as me getting paid for the stuff that I actually do help y'all produce? My music would basically be y'all music, and I would actually be having the right to actually be like, okay, well, look, I did make this song, so can I at least get paid? Well, no, we already gave you your $5,000. That's all you get.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, most of these motherfuckers, like, I know somebody personally who signed a deal, and they in financial troubles because they got signed for a certain amount of money, but they didn't know that they had to pay that back because when most motherfuckers, like, what these labels do is, like, they'll take somebody hungry for this shit, so they won't even read through their contract. They just see $1 million and sign and think that that's gonna be a way to take their family out, not realizing that they're gonna have to pay that shit back.
They are, because prime example of that now is Dream Doll. She's an artist for it's a record deal. It's a record label out of here. I think it's the same ones that the Migos are set up with, but with her the way they're doing
Quality control,
huh?
QC.
What you got?
Migos is signed to QC, quality control.
No, not quality control. Atlanta something.
Oh, Atlanta Records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said with them, like, she actually asked for a contract. She wants out of the contract now. She's basically being told she has to pay up to damn near not even half, but past $1 billion to just be able to get off that album, for one. Two, to get all the music that she has done with that album and get it to where she can make money from it for herself and not just having to make money for the album. Because basically what the dude told her is, oh, well, you know, all this money goes to this, all this money goes to that. She asked, what about the extra money? What about the money that comes out my pocket for these music videos? Money comes out my pocket for studio time. Y'all aren't doing what y'all are actually supposed to do as far as putting money in my pocket. Y'all are saying I'm taking a lot of money to make all of this stuff, but what about all the money that's being made from the song being released, the song being dropped, the song getting the popularity it needs? Where's all that money going?
The thing that a lot of people don't realize is, like, if you see, like, say if you an artist and you famous or whatever, and you trying to get, like, let's say Kodak Black on a song, your label is gonna get you to that artist, but they're paying that shit. But what they're not telling you is that the shit that, like, say if you got a show, the expenses of a hotel, the shit that they gotta pay for your outfits, your features, all that shit's coming out the money that you're gonna have to pay back regardless.
Exactly.
So you end up fucking yourself over. That's why I really did this shit from the ground up, because what I offer my artists is enough to get on platforms. Like, my artist is on radios right now. They on fucking tours and shit. The reason why I'm not doing it is because at the end of the day, I'm an artist, but I'm playing CEO too.
Yeah. Even with forgot who it was, but there was this no, we were just watching that a couple of days ago, Straight Outta Compton. Ice Cube had basically got out of the record deal because he realized that he wasn't getting paid any money for what he was doing. But the manager even explained to him, like you just said, he was like, "Do you not understand how many fees go elsewhere, like hotels, y'all getting these cars, these trips, these parties, all this."
Yeah, the thing with that though is,
even while they was treating Easy.
Yeah.
Doing that. Like you said, Easy eating steak.
Well,
I
we
was
eat burgers.
eating big burgers like that. Like you said, it don't matter about the price of it. Because why he still getting killed for party? The one person that still got all the benefits with the party still is the one person like Easy. But he was getting fucked the most. I'll tell you that.
That Mango though was trying to sign Easy, and then you feel me, NWA came along with it, and they didn't know what contracts to give him because the original deal was for Easy. That's how they fuck people over too. That's the reason why groups
Y'all
fall apart.
just helped me realize something. It was never meant to actually help Dre or Cube to get out. It was really only meant for Easy.
Yeah.
trap them in. You see, they
Yeah.
it was meant for Easy to get trapped. They realized that by the time Easy was trapped, they could walk away. They told him
Mm-hmm.
like shit, read contract first. Don't sign the contract.
Yeah.
They didn't need nobody but Easy.
The crazy part was what they wasn't realizing is they was spending Eazy-E's money on the whole group.
Yeah.
That's why
So
it was
that was the
fucking up
whole
the whole
thing.
shit.
Easy was Easy because they like they said, who company is it? He was like, it's Easy company. So even everybody was getting paid off Easy dime.
Yeah.
And Easy didn't realize it because if you would have realized it, you might actually been able to say, hey, wait a minute now.
And it would have been a
This my
situation.
business, this my money. This is a whole different type of corporation. He might have been bigger than Drake too.
Yeah.
Because he apparently paid to the bank all the money that was used. That's what he was said. This is your business. At every single thing he kept saying, this is yours. I'm just taking a piece of it. My action. Yeah. You don't remember, you came in the office before he had to come approach India. His office was in a printer thing.
Yeah. And the album.
He said, come to my office. Do you see his office? He was like, yeah.
See, I actually tried to mold and mend this little piece here because this little piece is actually breaking. I put a little dough right here because it broke like it was gonna break off. So I just put dough on. Actually keep it and they
Hey, how these people in here, but they're not interacting?
Huh?
I don't know. They've been quiet lately, and that kind of fine. That kind of
You
funny.
said what?
They ain't been
They
commenting.
quiet.
That's true.
You got people in here, but they quiet.
They really are. They haven't said anything.
Most of the people probably in here is the ones that don't get a chance to see this part of my life, so they actually got nothing to say about it. Or is that they finally get a chance to see this part of my life, so that's the part they got to say.
Yeah, it's fun.
But,
Indian that funny.
you don't get a chance to see this part. It's not really what we want.
How we being funny in Indian Remy? How we being funny Remy? Question.
For me,
Yeah.
what up?
As far as like the publicity that you get when you drop, is it how do you actually take it in? I would say, how would you take the publicity that you get? Like, let's say if you drop a song on the radio and you get traction, but you might not get the ratings or the views you might see. How do you take that and actually hone that and push past that so your next song or album that you drop can actually be where you want it to be?
I had that problem when I first was doing this shit, but now I don't got that problem. I mean, I really sat back and really like mastered what it takes to make a song and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like each one of them bitches gonna slap, and I'm not even talking like no baggage. It's just like I know what type of flow or area these radios are looking for. So if it's something that it's not hitting, the radio's just not gonna play it. Period.
No, that's true. Cause I had to realize with B103, they're a non-cursing station. Every song they play is non-cursing, and there's plenty of times where people have actually tried to give them songs, and they've told them straight up, you have to give me the clean version of your song.
Yeah.
On our station, we don't curse, and you just have to understand that we will either block out the whole song and not play it because it's too much of it, or you have to actually change it to what that station is actually, I wouldn't say looking for, but what the people are looking for that station to play.
Yeah, I got some shit for that too. I mean, instead of me just doing like the clean version, I got songs that I don't curse in to specifically send to them, Because there's a couple radio stations that I'm connected with that don't do cursing either.
Because like I found that kind of different with BB3 because when we were younger, they didn't really mind. They used to do the I forgot what show. It wasn't the Island Morning Show. They did that one on 107.9, but on B103, they actually had like a little morning session as well. Where I remember a couple of people came over there saying where they instantly cut that off and said, "All right, bet we're back to the thing. We're gonna play a couple of songs, then we'll come back." Because
Yeah.
they should actually have to put out what they put out.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is with this shit, I could have been put him with the label, but the thing was with the shit, like my label, we do a specific kind of genre and it's different for what he does. So I don't want to have him switch up his shit just to come fuck with my shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I had to kind of realize that with certain stuff as well as like how people like as far as people getting signed. I realized certain labels only do sign certain type of people. Like, prime example, the Young Money label. A lot of them are basically, I wouldn't say it's not just about rap with the Young Money label. It's more so say poetry rap. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, but what
Like,
I mean is like,
if you actually listen to the lyrics, a lot of their lyrics is basically poetry, but it's turned into a rap with each and every artist from Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne, and the rest of them actually on that label. But they all somewhat have almost like the same music without it actually being the same.
yeah.
Almost like the same genre of music. You get it?
Yeah, see, when my shit, we the radios that play my shit, these are like, you feel me, Cali, all that shit, New York, but they're underground hip hop radios. That's what I do, underground hip hop shit.
Okay.
So I do like the whole grimy, slow tempo beats, all that shit. That's the shit that the labels and all that shit wants to hear. But it's like if I was to throw like if it like mix it together, I would probably have them on like a singing hook while I'm doing the underground hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only way it would work. But that's mainly what they're looking for. So if I wanted to get him on the radio, he would have to switch genres for a song or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but are they how to put this? Are they going by what the community wants to hear, or are they going by what they think would be better for the station?
I could say they're based straight off of hip hop, like Wu Tang, the D Block, all that type of shit. Like that's the shit that they fuck with specifically. They're not gonna fuck with the new age melodic type of lane. That's what they're not fucking with. Cause I used to do trap music and melodic shit. Like the song me and him have, that's a
Old rap
melodic song.
music is way different from new rap music, and a lot of people don't really understand the difference. They try to say that old rap music and new rap music is somewhat the same, just tweaked as to far as new rap music being a little better than old. But old rap music really had stories to tell on a whole different level of actually being told. It is a complete difference from the way we do stuff now compared to the way they did stuff then. So yeah, I can understand as far as like a record label like that saying, "Hey, look, we want to keep it the way it really is for a genre.
Mhm.
If it's one genre, let it be that. Let it not be everything else." But you have people that are versatile and not only one genre of music.
That's me. See, that's it was like I wouldn't say they wasn't supporting it because like I was doing nothing but hip hop shit and all, well we call it boom bap, but I was doing nothing but boom bap, and then I had some fans that wanted to tap into that trap shit that I was doing before, so I ended up previewing a trap album, and it was like, nah, you need to go back to the boom bap. Like this shit's cool, but it's more commercial music. We're looking for that underground basement music, that grimy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I ended up basing my label off of, and literally every week, somebody from my label is on the radio.
Because that actually shows that y'all are gaining the traction y'all actually need to push y'all label up. but also
Yeah, but it's
showing
harder
people
to
that,
make it in
hey,
boom
look,
bap than
this
it
is
is
what we're
anything.
actually doing as a label. We can actually help you get out here and reach the people that you're trying to reach, so you can get those couple steps to your stardom.
But that's the thing. Like, I'm making it 10 times harder for myself. I'm really challenging myself because at the end of the day, we live in a world full of commercial music. So right now, the shit that I'm doing, it's a harder lane to make it in. All the underground people will know who I am, but all the industry people will kind of question it. You know what I'm saying?
I realized a lot of people who were doing actual underground music, like you said, they've actually went big with doing underground music.
Yeah, there's a
Like
couple people
Starless
that
and
made it
stuff.
big.
She kind of
But
was doing music underground in New York until she actually went big with her song.
yeah, I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. Y'all ever heard the dude that be like Bing Bong? It was like a video that was going viral for mad long.
I
He was in the
heard,
hood playing with the crackheads and shit, and they kept saying Bing Bong.
no, I don't. I don't think I know of that one.
Yeah, but he was an underground dude for a long time, and he ended up just blowing up because of this shit. Now he's more like commercial boom bap kind of.
Yeah, no, because I realized like they do that a lot. They do that a lot with a lot of artists. Like they could go viral off of something they said in a song or something, and then it turns. Okay, I think I found the video that you were talking about
Yeah, this shit's viral.
because I see how many views it has a lot.
And that's just him saying a word. He went viral for saying a word.
Damn. Okay, it says the phrase "bing bong." Oh, that's good though. But they're saying like the bing bong is actually a term that the New York Knicks made, but he basically took it and turned it into his own little viral little part.
He's been saying it for
So,
years. He took that and he copyrighted it and made it his own shit.
no, I saw how much traction he actually got from the original video compared to how many remixes after that original video made. Give me 1 second, real quick. Hi, Angel. Hi, baby girl. I'm happy that you stepped in. How are you doing today, beautiful? But yeah, he made a lot of traction off that. Like even like the woman who said everybody ain't got no time for that. She's made a lot off of that one saying.
Yeah.
Her life literally changed off that one saying.
We in a world like TikTok can take you anywhere and become a sound. Like
It really will. Nah, because that's why I realized with certain there are certain pictures we've had as far as like with our lives that people have came in and took pictures of the live in that moment and decided to use those pictures for key pages and stuff. Oh, thank you for the roses, Angel.
yeah. Shit, anything could turn into something viral. I see like one time I went to y'all live and they was just trolling y'all and I'm like, damn.
Sometimes that's what happens to me, man. But I think because of that, I don't cut the clothes out or nothing. When it comes down time for it, we can have a lot more people in here. But we need to have people in here to see what we need to see, what we need to see. So I don't let that hold me back. Sometimes people that's trolling still can bring in a lot more business than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Don't let that troll shit fuck up your bag. It's gonna be like, people in here doing this shit because they bored for real.
Yeah, like right now, it's like, shit. Today we had over 300 people, actually.
Yeah, actually come into the live, stick around, and actually just sit and chill with us.
But the fun part about the people that do come stick in with us, though, I will say some people will come in on this show and sit right here the whole time. If we on here 3 hours, some people sit on here 3 hours.
Full 3 hours with us.
Everything that is shown, they will see.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is new. People come to the live and shit. If you got people like that on your live, and I got people like that on mine, shit.
Yeah, I don't go live often, but every time I do, there's always some trolls in there.
I be on live every day, try to. And if I'm not, I'm bad. I be on the other side on Instagram. Yeah. Hey, yo, we gonna come back in after a little bit. We about to go have a
Yeah. I was about to get up out of here too. I gotta do some shit.
All right, bet. We about to have a little smoke break, y'all. Y'all come tap back in with us in a second.
In Angel, Texas, baby. Because I see that you're in here. You said you were doing chocolate, so most like you're eating chocolate with you and the baby, so you can text.
Hey, beautiful. Hey, Angel. Hey,
Yeah, I
mama.
saw that she had cancer. I said, hey, I literally couldn't have to, hey, look, 1 second. Hey, Angel. You just start talking for 1 second. I gotta say hi to baby girl, because she jumped in for the one time in a while. She jumped in for the one time.
Miss you, mama.
Okay, I don't know if it fixed it, but I think it fixed it to the best of the ability.
That's chocolate. Being rude. That's chocolate. Who's chocolate?
Him. Who's chocolate? Talking to me.
I'm talking to you.
She's talking to you because I talked to her.
You talking to me,
I said
baby?
something
You not
to
talking
you.
to me? You talking to me? What I do?
Oh, you did something. I don't know what you did.
Baby, what I do? What I do? Wait, what I do? Did I do something? What I do? Wait, why you not talking to me? What did I do?
What you do to make
Wait, I just came back in here. I was not in here. I swear to God, I was
making breaded crabs, baby.
I wasn't in here. As soon as I see that you was in here, I just said, hey, because I was about to turn it off, and I see that you was in here. Damn, I wasn't even in here. Jesus, I was about to turn it off. I was about to literally turn it off. Why you mad at me? Don't be mad at me. Damn. I said, hey.
We gotta watch this now.
Is this Horton Hears a Who?
Hell yeah. This just used to be shit. We used to have this on DVD player.
Hey, beautiful. How you doing, mama?
This used to get played as much as Frozen.
Call my phone. I'm really about to log out. So yeah, I'm about to call your phone in a second. Give me a second, mama. I got you. I'm gonna come back in here in a second, y'all. We about to be watching Horton Hears a Who anyway, so I'm about to go fix me up some food. I just ate me a little snack.
Don't tell me you ate that little breaded piece you was making.
What breaded piece? I put that breaded piece right there. That's where you see it. You have it in your hand.
No, I know. No, you had another piece that you was molding when you went back in the kitchen, baby.
Have y'all started to monetize? Man, I'm like, damn, you feeling better. Yo, 1 second before I actually shot.
Hey, stop doing that.
One shot with you, my boy.
What's up, man?
How you doing, boss man?
I'm good, bro.
It's sure. I just was on live with one of my artists that I'm making some music with. I wish you would have been in here for that. She might have heard the song that me and him got dropping and everything. He tried to help me drop on distro. He wanted to drop it on the radio, send it to the radios and stuff. I'm not sure if you know who Mac Montana is, but he's a up and coming artist as well. He actually really get lit with the stuff. But yeah, I made him drop some music and stuff. I got some other stuff coming out with other people though. But how you doing today?
I'm good, bro.
Yes, sir. Shit.
Hey, stay right here. Let me see what you want.
What you want?
Yeah. No, I told him.
Directly speaking to me, Lee. Don't play with me like that.
First of all, I say stay right here so I can see what she want. I said let me see what she want. So don't
about to say, put some respect on my name when you're addressing me.
Where the freak was your attitude when that lady was talking junk about me on here? When she was disrespecting
what lady?
Me? Where you was at when Grit was disrespecting me on here? You want to have all this energy?
What? You know I always got your back. I wasn't there.
Well, you didn't have it then.
You have to be able to protect yourself when I'm not there. I can't always stand up for you if I don't know what's going on.
I forget to see your cash.
What happened, Lee? They was cussing you out?
Okay. No, she talked about my daddy and stuff like that.
Who did what?
Well, daddy, your daddy in the hospital. He can't
She said F my dad and all that other stuff. Yeah,
you do that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of clips and stuff everywhere.
I apologize, my boy. You had to go through that. That shit out of pocket as fuck.
Yeah, it's cool,
don't she know what happened with your father though, or she don't know?
Yeah, she don't care. She said F that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, she told me that to my face, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. God gonna
I was just about to say, all we can do is pray for her.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We good over here. Feel me?
Nah, that
What's
shit.
wrong with your hair though? What's going on with your head?
You about to pay for it to get done, or what? Oh, see, you got real quiet, so don't comment on my hair then.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm learning how to say no. No, I'm not gonna pay for it. No.
So don't ask what's going on with it.
I was just asking because I was concerned.
This is the style. This is the style. I'm walking outside like this today. Thank you.
Okay, I was just asking.
I'm not gonna lie. It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired style. I mean, I like it though. Now that you said it's a style, it looked like Cruella de Vil type thing. Yeah. The half white. Yeah, half and half.
See, I wasn't saying something was wrong with it. I was, hey, chat, what y'all think about hairdo? I wasn't saying something was wrong.
My hair's cute. I'm a trendsetter. Okay, I'm a trendsetter. The girls is gonna be wearing their hair like this in a few months.
Okay, you feel me? Hey, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I wasn't saying something was wrong with it. I was just asking because I never seen it before. And you got to get used to people asking because nobody is really gonna know if you're the trendsetter. In order to set trends, you got to be able to answer questions.
Do you want to battle?
Sure.
Who's your friend? You didn't even introduce him.
He grown. You grown.
He over there shy. Face halfway in the camera. He like this. He like this in the camera. Like.
I'm just sitting in the background. How you doing, love? You can call me Damien D. Either or.
Okay. Where you at in the world?
I'm in Georgia, ATL.
Okay, Atlanta in the house. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. She thought I was going to talk for two grown people.
Let's battle, y'all, because Leak getting out of pocket. What time is it? It's 10:06 a.m.
Linasia, don't start with me today.
It's 11:06 here.
I know you missed me. Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
What you just said?
Nothing.
Y'all do me a favor. Tap that screen for me if you can.
Taps and roses, y'all. Taps and roses. Taps and roses chat. Team Thailand, let's go. Oh, it's morning time here? Yes. Morning time here.
Oh, you on class?
Oh, first gift doubles. Buy one, get one free.
That's crazy. Hey, chat, let's get it, chat. Hey, I had got flying jets today.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, what's up with you, cuz? Yeah, I had got flying jets today. God is good.
God is good. All the time.
Man, that's about to freak you on the battle because you knew you had a little smoke over there.
She got a little smoke over there. That's crazy. Tap that screen for me while I'm over here.
Hold on, Morgan. Nah, I ain't gonna cap, Morgan.
Leak over there getting kisses?
No, that was bubble gum. I know you wear glasses.
That was a kiss.
No, that was bubble gum.
Okay.
You need to put them glasses on so you can see.
I know, you're right. You took his glasses. You wearing them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bonus mission to get doubles again.
Much love to you, Lee. Hey, Morgan, I know it. You just paid it.
It's 11:06 p.m. Okay, it's 10:08
Hey, Morgan, get the donuts to your man. Don't give them to me.
We're gonna get doubles, y'all.
He the police.
Hey, say Lee.
Yo.
I don't think I got a chance to show you this one. This last
3 roses, y'all. 3 roses.
I'm not sure if I got a chance to show you this one.
What the hell is that?
I make pendants and stuff out of bread and everything like that.
Bread?
Ashtrays, pendant. Yeah, I make stuff from flour and water, little ashtrays and stuff like that. I made him a little pendant. I don't think I got a chance to show you this one because these are 2 I got the chance to show you right here. So I told you I did make 3 of them. I told you I actually do give options as to like how you want it because I know you said Lee K. And so this one, I actually got this one tapped out. And you're going to get all 3 of them, most definitely.
Okay.
I want to be able to show. And I did make the video. I posted the video to my page so you can actually see all 3 because I only showed you these 2 last time.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one right here was the last one. I'm gonna be epoxying this one tonight. That's why it don't got the epoxy on it like these do with the style and everything. So that's the difference between this one, so you can actually see it. But I actually put it like where it was just the background and then made your name pop out.
Okay.
That's why this one wasn't the best one for me because when I was looking at it, it was like shit. The name didn't really pop out, and I know this one right here. It was kind of hard to see that L in the front of it. And of course, I'm still gonna want to do more just to be able to see how I can actually
doubles, y'all, doubles,
and everything like
Any
that.
gift you send right now, buy one get one free.
I can have some stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
Buy one get one free.
And I can actually do a lot more, but I just wanted to show you like at this point in time when you act. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit was hard. So when you said I want something red with my name in it, I was like, shit, bro, I make shit out there. Let me go ahead and try to get that shit done for you real quick.
I appreciate that, bro.
Thank you, Rashida. Thank you, A-Wins. Yes, thank you, D. Y'all, let's flip the money the gift gallery. I've never filled my gift gallery. That's such a big goal of mine, y'all. This week we need hearts, corgi, money gun.
You say you ain't never filled your gift gallery.
I've never filled my gift gallery. Last week I got close. I got 10 out of 15 last week.
Stop the cap.
You know,
I've never filled my gift gallery. I have a lot of supporters, but I don't know. Like, they don't be gifting.
Did you just holler at me?
Money gun, corgi, hearts, DJ glasses, fireworks, jets,
Did she just holler at me, chat?
You deaf on a different time zone for sure. Yes, I'm in Thailand. Thank you, D, for the hand heart. Thank you, D.
Appreciate that bro gum. It tastes good. The ladies out there hollering at me, girl. You better watch who you hollering at.
This is why me and Leak can't be together, y'all.
What you mean?
How'd you get your fan base up so much?
Me?
Well,
huh?
Either or. How did y'all get your fan base up so much?
Me by going live. I just go live and talk to the people.
Morgan. What I did was
I wasn't battling. I was just going live. It's a difference.
I was just being myself, bro. I ain't even gonna cap to you and talk about my state and just being myself, bro. That's it.
Okay, shit.
I'm new to the gift and tell me what I'm supposed to do. Go to tiktok.com/coins. And then you decide how much you want to spend to put on your account. And then you can gift the gift studio.
Oh, yeah, I meant to tell my chat that, y'all, you can pay less on tiktok.com and get the coins instead of getting them on here.
Yes.
So what you pay $5 for on here, you would get a whole lot more.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
Pineapple.
That's wild. I didn't even know that.
Shout out to D. D, you got the power ups. A-Wins, you got the power ups. Rashida got the power ups. Thank you to everybody. MVP Team Thailand. The one and only, the best. Love y'all. All right, bye, Lee. Bye, D. It was nice to meet you.
How the freak you come over here and just leave? How the freak you come over here and just peel off? Like, who does that?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby.
That's your problem.
I'm going to come spin the block in a few.
That's your problem.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, I see you be doing the matchups and everything, so you know a lot more people. I don't even be letting people up here for real.
But you better start letting folks up. You never know who it's going to be.
You never know. That's the whole point. You never know who it's going to be.
You never know who it's going to be.
I've been thinking about doing that. It's just sometimes like I tell people, when I started my stuff, my lives and stuff, I was only doing it for my kids. Like I tell people, because my kids aren't running around me every day. So I wanted to have my stuff actually being able to show like home movies and stuff. Yeah. My parents are 60 years old. So I remember them showing me home movies at one point in time. And I wanted to be able to leave that for my kids if I can't leave anything else.
Okay.
So
what's up to the folks coming in, y'all?
How's everybody doing over here? Let me see something. These people over here on my side, I got some people who are going to be sharing out my stuff apparently tonight and stuff. The problem with my life is when I come on my live, it's a real life situation. So when people come over here and everything like that, they get to have the judgment, whatever they want to judge about. And I just got to tell them that I gotta move around that, because this is still for me to be able to reach out to my kids one way or another. Like I said, I'm sitting right here with a warrant and all this extra stuff. And I am trying to create the business and everything like that. While I'm doing that, I'm trying to do it to the best and utmost of my ability. I have anxiety and panic attacks. People are like, why you can't go get a real job? Because I actually do have anxiety and panic attacks, and I have multiple personality disorder that causes me not to be able to always function in the proper environment. Okay. I should have people come back in on my side.
Is that hot? Is that? Let me hush. That's all.
You said what?
You say, nah, somebody in my chat. Yo, man, y'all usually be live this time of night. Y'all be having them folks in there. What's up?
Shit, I'm about to actually. I was gonna come back in and come back out because we had lost a couple of people. We had about 100 people, but once we start let somebody else come in, we lost a couple of people to that, and then they just started gradually falling out.
Oh, hot mess! You are a good. You are a good-hearted person. Keep your head up, and I appreciate that. No cap. Hot mess. Now would you cuddle with me?
Huh? I think he in his check out.
She sent me a gift, said cuddle with me.
She's speaking. I have to recharge. I have to recharge. Thank you,
I think I'm being told something. And then Morgan said cake. And then I think you trying to say something at this point because you don't.
Yeah, I think she trying to let you know. She said, get out this shit. And go ahead and just hit the DMs on her side. She said, just hit the DMs on her side.
Just hit the DMs.
Yeah. Hit the like button over here on my side if y'all can. Y'all just tap the screen. It gives you free automatically. I got 12 people in here and shit. I'm not, y'all. We most likely ain't on. I mean, we could try to snap the back on them, but y'all was supposed to catch him on the 2-time gift and stuff. Y'all.
Just hit the DMs like he say.
Because Jesus Christ.
Why the DMs crazy hot, man?
That's wild.
Why the DMs crazy?
This boy, hey, what you be on? But like shit, I know you said you was gonna do a little interview and stuff like that, boss man. But what type of interview do you be doing for real?
I just let people talk about themselves and what they got going on.
And I heard you said you had a lot of certifications and everything like that as well.
Yeah, I got a couple, few couple.
I like to talk to you on the back end. Maybe we could really chop it up. For real. Like, I know I got your number and everything, but I know you be on here as well, and I know you got a life. So if I get a chance to talk to you like this, I tell you, I really like to be able to really chop it up to you about what I'm trying to do, because I actually was on your live, and I seen how you said that you was trying to start a thing for the kids, and everything, streaming and all that stuff. Me, I'm trying to start a postpartum business on my own and everything like that. And I think maybe if we really sat down and talked and connected, maybe we could actually make our businesses go hand in hand, sort of kind, with the streaming and the postpartum and everything like that. Because I'm trying to put mine out a nonprofit organization. I can send you all the information I have because I know exactly how to set up nonprofit from front to back. And so when you was talking about the stuff that you was talking about, like I said, I actually got more to share than a little bit. But if you let other stuff or anything that somebody might tell you go into your head and go over your head where you might not give a nigga a chance, you can lose out on I'm not saying lose out a lot. I can lose out a lot. I told you that from the get-go. That's why I'm sitting right here in the front end, because all the stuff that's being said about me or not, that you might hear or not, it's still going to be shared regardless. So I got to sit right here and get in front of all of it. I've been right here for about 2 years on this platform and a little bit longer. My oldest is 8. So I'm telling people when I say that's the shit that I've been trying to fight the whole time. The shit that you might have heard or not heard or this, that, and the third, that's the shit I've been trying to fight the whole time, because just when you think you know everything, she ain't been here for a year. She came here for Father's Day last year. And before that, I didn't see her for a year before that. So 2 years she ain't been here. And all the stuff that she's screaming about, she escaped and all this extra shit, it's a lot that a lot of people won't go and see, because once they hear from one side of the view, I say, you was here with me first. You got to really see, but once you hear on the other side, people are like, well, I thought I knew that and I see that, and they'll give up on somebody. I said, well, that's the reason why I can't never seem to get a chance, because every single time that I might get one, somebody is she's sitting right there making sure that she's there to tell a story that's not true.
Okay.
And she even told me that she texted me. I was like, why you keep telling people that? She said, because truth be told, I don't want you to stay in time. I was like, it was just a lot. And like I told her, I said, I don't bring that shit up. But when you go and decide to see me sitting right here trying to get an opportunity that I could possibly build from, somebody might have their own morals and be like, I don't even want to support a person who could possibly do that or sound like that. And I understand that. I respect that. But I say each and every time she still come back and sit on my line and be like, but he ain't doing nothing for his kids. I say, this is exactly what I'm sitting right here doing for my kids. And every single time I'm getting right there, you want to go and say, oh, but he did this and he did this. And I say, that's not fucking true. And I can't really hop in front of it and tell people at all times, because like I said, I'm still the person that got to wake up without my kids on the daily and all this extra stuff. And it's just like, it shouldn't be something that you would have to invite somebody into your life of until you start realizing that's the main reason why I invited you into my life and everybody else, because I'm the one that's still going without them regardless.
Yeah.
And every single time I try to change or I'm sitting right here doing this, as people get to say, "Oh, well, I didn't want to see. He not doing what I want him to do. Or he not doing it. He ain't changed. Don't let that stuff that he shared make you think that he's a godly person." I said, "Well, I'm 24, sweetheart. I just turned 24. Last time you was here, I was only 22.
Okay.
You a young man. You grow into this life. You tell me let me tell me how you feel about the stand that you felt when you was as young as I was."
Not the same, man. It's just to be real, life is just life, bro.
Life is life.
I don't even worry about the past no more.
But
Because the
that's why I'm
past
trying to
is
make my future, my
for
present
you.
different.
Yeah, I just worry about what's going on now, what I can do to change my situation now.
And that's why I sit right here every day. That's why I tell you, I don't worry about the past. The past get brought up and it can affect my future and present because you didn't know about that past until she came on and started saying stuff about it. Then it affected my present and my future because before that, it wasn't nothing. It was just you seeing me do this, bread, and this, that, and third. It was just when that extra got added, did it have to make me be like, well, I can't worry about it till I know that now every single time that it's brought up, it will affect everything from moving forward.
It only affects stuff if you let it.
True. True.
You gotta think your reactions to stuff is what can affect stuff.
Well, it only affects it if you let it, but then like I show people sometimes I wake up y'all don't understand. It's not about the effect if I let it. I wake up without my kids every day. For her, she sits there with my kid and then say that's why she's doing all this stuff to make sure I say, well, you can sit right here on the same live. You can get on live with somebody like her. But when I ask you to get on live with me, you won't because you say fuck you. And I like that's great, but that's a stranger. Bring it the moment you see me, you rather get up there with a stranger and tell everybody else, but you can't sit right here with me and we can tell each other this stuff, even if it's still on live. You rather go all around and see, let me go see if I can make that person understand this, but sit right here and say, I won't get on stuff with him. I won't even try to work out with him, but I'll just tell everybody about the story of why I won't try.
Mm-hmm.
And I still wake up without my child each and every time. That's the point. It's not something that is affecting me until I still got to wake up every single day without it. But while I'm doing that, you're sitting right there showing me, oh, well, I won't see this shit. I won't see this shit. But I'll tell everybody about the stuff that you did or didn't do way back in the day to make it a whole thing. And it's like, well, I still got to wake up and show my mind and say, hey, look, I'm going to smile through that. Sometimes you can't keep smiling because it's just like, shit, I'm climbing a mountain that seems unclimbable because she would say, oh, it's my choice if I get to let you see the child. I said, well, then 10 years from now, when I'm still doing it right here and you're sitting right here in the same live talking about it's my choice, who's blinder than me? Because y'all to be the ones, yeah, it's still her choice. Why she get to let you see it? I'm like, well, she was sitting right here 10 years under me. Instead of trying to say, hey, let me sit right here and do it the right way, I'm going to sit right here 10 years later and say, I'm still doing it like this and being blind that it's not bitter or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's past due, mama. This is some real life stuff. If you see that I'm really trying to grow, like I said, this is mine now, though. Every single day that I'm sitting right here trying to grow is the things that they don't want to see. It ain't yesterday or the day before.
Hot mess going crazy for me. Y'all understand, bro?
I feel it. Tell her how I feel. Hey, Shan, how you doing, beautiful? And like I said, bro, it's not just that. Like I said, I'm sitting right here with the warrant, with the VOP and stuff like that. So if I'm sitting right here with the warrant and the VOP, everything about my life is about me knowing that one day I could get arrested, and I want to be able to have time to be able to show everything that I did from every single day, not a mess up on none of
Hey,
this.
question.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about just calling down there to see how you could get your warrant taken care of?
Yeah, I thought about calling down there and called, but truth be told, I'm in Clayton County. Well, I'm not in Clayton County, but my shit's for Clayton. They told me straight up, they said, come down here and just turn yourself in and get that shit taken care of, and this, that, and the third. They won't time out you. And Clayco isn't really the best system. Last time I was in there, I did 6 months. They gave me a year. I did 6 months. And before that, I did 2 years, 2019 and 2021. And like I said, it's about not wanting to lose no more time before I actually can show the time that I made up. Like, if I could just go in there and know that this business was stabilized, and if I did go in there, I'd still be stable in there, that's different. But before that, bro, I just be sitting there and then still got to get back out and still be a father because that's what I am regardless, and still be a man and still get back to life, but start over.
Yeah.
I said before I start over, I need to start something. Most people go in there and people be like, "Oh, why don't you?" I said, "Well, people that go in jail already tell you if they ain't got a job that they done been at for years or whatever the case may be, most of the time they're not even going to be able to keep that job. If depending on how long it is, if you're going to be there a month, 2 months, however the case may be, they're going to sit here and you're going to most likely lose that. So when you're telling me to do all this stuff just to know that I'm going to have to lose it regardless when I go into this place, I said, let me start something I know I won't lose.
Yeah.
Because this is my real life, real facts reality. I'm not just going in there and be like, okay, well, I'm going to jail. Let me go. No, because most people will go buy themselves some whites and then go turn themselves in and know they got shit there. I'm like, well, I can't do that because truth be told, even if I just got to sit there, I still know right now I ain't even able to take care of myself. How much less will I be able to do it when I get in there? I ain't going there with no cash. I'm going to still have to pretend on that pretender, that public defender or whatever the fuck y'all want to call them. And I'm still going to have to go through all the motions acting as if this is going to help me in the long run. That's a railroad waiting to happen. Because just when you think that's not a railroad, wait until you hear the girl that was just sitting on your life. That's who's going to be my quote unquote victim, sitting right there on that stand.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to go into that land and do that, who wants to do that? Knowing that this is the outcome that's happening right here in your face. When I tell you if I got to go up there and do it, then what? The judge can say you can't come at home. At least when I'm sitting right here at home, the judge can't tell me you ain't coming home at home. And I fight it every day from this street. And if that's the wrong way, I'm sorry. But that's how I have to do it. I don't care about y'all and how y'all got to do it. Y'all got money. You can flex your cheddar cheese over things. Me, I'm literally only flexing pieces of bread that I'm trying to make some cheddar cheese off of. Just to say, if I got to go in front of the court, I tell the court and be like, maybe the judge would be like, I'll buy a piece. Like, young man, I see that you was sitting down the whole time. I see that you was really trying to show people that you had changed. Because that's the whole point. I'm trying to impress the judge and my kids. That's it.
You know how you impress the judge, bro?
How?
Go take care of it.
You said go do what?
Go take care of it.
Go take, like I said, before I could take care of it, I had to go in there and take care of it the right way. You see, when the judge asks me now, what can I show to say that I'm a good citizen, I can say, well, you can watch any one of these videos, and then I can sit down. But before that, what can I show to take care of it? That's the issue. People tell me to go take care of it. Again, I just got out of jail doing 6 months. And before that, I just did from 2019 to 2021. So when you say take care of it, let's talk about how the judge is going to read this. He going to say, well, you just did this, and you just did this, and you ain't got no motherfucking show that you actually are trying to change. So before I decided to go take care of it, I took care of it the proper way. To show when this judge asked me, what do you showing to change anything? Because all it looks like is you just keep coming back and forth to jail.
Let me ask you this, though. Nah, he don't. Did you have this warrant when you went to jail?
Huh?
Did you have that warrant when you went to jail?
Did I have this warrant when I went to jail?
Yeah, did you get it when you got out?
I got it when I got out of jail.
Wow. Did you not go to court?
I ain't gonna lie, I smoked some weed. I had went through some shit, and I told the officer, I said, look, it was Father's Day, I wasn't able to see my kids. This one my other ones. And I told the officer, I said, look, I just came from the mental health hospital not too long ago. They didn't give me enough medicine. They knew all of this stuff. I said, so when I didn't have enough medicine, I did smoke me a blunt. And I told them that. They said, well, we're going to violate you, but the violation most likely won't go through. When they violated me, it took 6 months for the violation to actually take effect and hold before it actually came to push the club. Now, if you look it up, it says I got a warrant for my arrest because of a VOP. But it was just because of weed. They smoking some blunts. But in lieu of that, I did not let that stop me. While I was doing that, I decided to come in and show people while I'm sitting down right here. I decided to create my business and everything like that. I was going to get jobs and everything like that. I even got to be able to put my breaded crafts in a store at one point in time. It's just, it wasn't pushing the way it was. It was just sitting in the store because I didn't have nobody actually being able to see it like it was supposed to. And when people was asking me to sell it, I said, yeah, it's local in my area. It's not something that you can just have. So instead, I decided, let me get on to TikTok and start showing people where I can make me a TikTok shop and be able to actually get it out to them properly. And that's how I've been building up ever since. And but besides that, I've also been doing my music. I've got other stuff going. Like I said, I actually am on a thing called Off the Beat Bracket, where is showing me making original songs and music. I do that every week. There's just things that is going on at this very moment. I just don't actually tell a lot of people. It's not that I don't tell a lot of people about it. I just tell everybody, I'm like, well, when you come into my live, you might not get a chance to see that side of me. But if you swipe onto my page, you'll see all the music that I make, everything, even from the bread. The reason I started making the music was because I realized the bread wasn't just going to cut it. I needed to have something also with that. So I decided to say, let me make my bread and music. So when I decide to promote myself, everything is me. From the beginning to the end. I'm down on the ground with no hustle, bro. I ain't got a dollar to my name. I won't lie to you about that. But that's the reason why most people don't want to see me with shit. Because they say, why should you be seen with your kids? You ain't got a dollar to your name. Why should you do this? You ain't got this, that, and the third. Like I said, because I'm on the ground, bro. But I got 6 kids. $20 an hour ain't gonna make me be able to take all 6 kids of them and the 4 women that come with them. Plus
Let me ask you this. You say $20 an hour can't take care of it, but what's taking care of it right now?
Right now, while I can't because somebody else is. And let me explain something to you. It's not that I wasn't. It was given away or nothing like that. Somebody else.
No. Listen.
Hold up. I'm answering the question. You wanted the answer, right? I'm giving you a real one. Somebody took my kids from me, and while they're raising them, I decided to make a business. So I knew for a fact I would be able to take care of all of them. Like I said, when you think $20 an hour, I showed you a piece at one point in time. You said, how much do you want for that one piece? That was more than just this should show you I'm going for peaceful. You tell me how much you were gonna pay me for the piece is the question, and then you understand what I'm building here. Think about that as a businessman, Lee. It took me not an hour to make this. I just sent you the video and said, hey bro, this is what I made for you. You said, how much do you want for that? Take that past an hour, bro. That's what I'm trying to show people is what the real thing of what can take care of them right now. It's not about what's taking care of them because you're absolutely right. But this is what I believe in my heart of hearts can take care of them if more than just one person who's willing to have the same mindset you have. How much do you want for that piece? Then you'll see, bro, I'm not worried about an hour. I'm worried about the fact that once this business take off, I'm not going to have enough time in the world to be able to even take care of every order. That's the whole point. I'm not on the mindset of an hour mindset, bro. I'm on the mindset of I want to get to the point where people is like, I want this. And I'm like, damn, I need more hands than I got to be able to say, okay, so can we make this person this flower? They're getting custom orders now. To the point of every single thing. This was a custom. You said, I want a red chain with this. I said, I got you, bro. So you got to really realize the actual goal of my project ain't about an hourly play. I want people to come to me and tell me how much they want an hour. For me to do your breaded crafts for you, bro, I need this much an hour. And I'll be like, sure. Because I know how much I'm going to make off a piece.
Yeah.
That's the dream. That's the goal, boss. And then on top of that, like I said, if I just so happen to become a music artist with that, imagine how more. You got Gucci, you got these people who, I'm not saying I'm going to be that big, but that's the dream where you don't never stop yourself and put a cap on how big you want to be. So if I do become and make it as an artist, plus still be able to do this with my hands as well, then how much more could that be? That's why I said an hourly price. I'm not capping myself on an hourly price. Tell people I put my own self to work for free. Tell people, hey, bro, and when you ask me how much money, I told you, bro, it don't even about the money, bro. I see that it's an opportunity waiting to happen. So when you understand that, you realize that money mindset ain't never been mine for real. It's about being able to say, I want to be established. An establishment. I want a name brand, something establishment that's worth every single thing and then more. Priceless is the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
I just had to give you a real answer, but that's why I tell people it's you gotta let me get there so I can get there.
Right. All right. So listen though. This is what I'm saying. Making your stuff is cool, bro. But let me ask you this: how much you made today off of it?
Right now, truthfully, it just depends on the day. Cause when I was actually pushing this shit and just pushing this, I made about $200-300 just in a few days that I was able to make. But then I got banned. But I made $200-300 for it, not even sending it off. People just giving me donations and telling me we believe in your craft and we want to see you make it. And so they was just some people I tell them, that's why I put the thing on there. They say, I'm going to send you 5, I'm going to send you 10, 15, 20. Once you see that that's how much you can make just from a donation, imagine how much you can make when you actually start able to get this to people and then they can put it out. They can take pictures of their own and say, I received this from the Breaded Crafts. And then people be like, wait, where's the page that I can go find this from? And then that's when you start actually building up the traffic that you need. Like I said with you, that's why I said I give this to you for free, because when you say you post stuff and your page and it can bring people right there, this right here is free for you because you done brought all the people that you got on your stuff to me. That's worth every single time and piece.
So let me ask you this though.
Yes.
You can't have a business. You can't have a successful business and have a warrant. It don't
I
work.
can't have a successful business and have a warrant until you understand that. Truth be told, that's how I'm going to have the successful business, is because when I go to take care of, I figured that when I go to take care of the warrant, everything that I decide to put out on that case was going to be public attention. And so when I say that I want them to pull everything that I got from every live, because it's me on my live every single day, they would have to make that a part of the public. And once they make that a part of the public, imagine how many cases we watch right now that just so happen to get put into the news because a person has been watched for this, that, and the third. So when they have to make that a part of the public, everything that I have done become a part of the public.
Right.
Man, I didn't think about making no money today. I imagined that once I sat down with the business, somebody would see me on the day that I was locked in chains and be like, I can see that man, young man is deserved to be invested in. And maybe that'll help me get out this motherfucker. And then when I actually stepped out, it'll make me even better than I was before.
Just make sure you get your warrant taken care of, bro.
Yeah. That's the whole point. I'm trying to get the warrant taken care of, but like I said, the right way. Because if the person that I got the warrant with or for or anything like that, these are the people that got to sit on my stand. I got to hear them out here in this land, bro. And getting that taken care of this way might seem like the worst way for y'all, but like I said, I've actually sat in jail and lost that time. And while I was losing that time, those people that was right there watching me, they say, oh, he did this, so I had to do what I had to do. They'll show you that even in the time that I'm in jail, it's not going to make them make the effort. They're not doing it right now. It's not going to make them make the effort after I get out of jail. They'll be like, well, I'm like, if you was going to do that, why not do it at this point in time? Show me that I don't have to go turn myself in to actually be able to talk to my kids because you're the one with them. I can go turn myself in and be okay with that.
You got me on Snapchat, bro?
No, you said I got you on Snapchat.
No, I'm asking. You ain't got Snapchat, do you?
I got Snapchat.
You got me on Snap?
No, I ain't got you on Snap.
All right. I'll send it to you.
All right, bet. That's what I said. Watch, man, it's about the fact of you got to watch real things. It's not about me going to turn myself in. I shouldn't have to deal with those people or the successful business is going to be successful regardless. I'm sitting right here. People can buy it. They don't have to actually see me everywhere else in the warrant and all that stuff. I want to start me a nonprofit organization because, truth be told, it's what you can do to be able to take care of everything without having to worry about money. You can get donations to a nonprofit organization. You can do everything that you need to do, grants and all of that. That's the reason why I said I would do the nonprofit, because right now I wasn't making no money. And the way I could go ask for money, and even after that, though, like I said, I had to have something physical to show. You see, when having an LLC, they tell you, well, how much stuff have you sold product-wise? But with the actual nonprofit organization, 501c3, you don't have to tell people how much you sold product-wise. You just have to come with the idea, and they'll either give you the money or they won't. And so I did both. I decided to say, I don't just got the idea. I also show y'all how, without me having the idea, I got physical stuff on forms that you don't just need an idea for, but if you want the idea as well, you can pay for an LLC and a nonprofit organization. See what you're investing in and know what you're investing in. Hand for hand. And if you can't understand that, then I tell them I take a bag of flour and some water and can make millions off of it if you wanted to. But how can you make millions off of one bag of flour and some water? I say, well, it's 100% profit. Take a bag of flour, some water, and some goddamn food coloring, and then tell me how much you pay for this on one piece, and then tell me the rest of it would be profit. I could just say, pay me the amount that I paid for the bag of flour and the food coloring alone. Water's free. And then after that, tell me it's not 100% profit. Every other piece after that. That's why I want to put on a nonprofit organization. I said, bro, I'm gonna be cheating people. Just tell me how much you'll donate to me, throw it to me, because truth be told, I saw the value, but I seen so much value that it was too much. In the long run.
Yeah.
Pay for everything with one piece, and after that, I say, well, that's profit. Don't believe me, try it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was going to tell you. Just make sure you get the ones taken care of, bro.
And that's the first and the last thing.
And
You know,
stop telling people on here, bro.
huh?
Stop telling people on here because you never know who you're talking to.
You're right, but that's why the reason why I tell people on here and off here, because when I show people that it's not that I don't give a fuck, I give so much of a fuck that I want to put that out there in front of the world. I say, look, before you support me, know that you might be supporting a felon. Know that you might be supporting somebody who actually has real life things. Because if I don't tell you that first, when you find out in the back end, you might stop supporting me and I might lose everything before I ever gain it. But when you know everything before you even decide what you're going to do with that, after you decide to choose that, what have I hid from you? What have I lied to you about? We watch the world around us. Watch how many people that's already famous that's coming out with the stuff now and see how it's their downfall, not their up game. Because just when they were already up, people learned some stuff about these people that made them down. So I realized I was already at the ground, bro. So before I even get up, I don't need to have no skeletons in my closet that's going to maybe cause me to never even make it to the point I could have been. I'm only 24. So what if I put that out there right now? You think that's going to hurt me in the long run? Because if I put it right there right now, I hope to make it to 75. 50 more years after this, you think that little bitty shit is going to hurt me in the long run? It could, but it couldn't. It could make me or break me, but even if it breaks me, let me explain something to you right now, Lee. This is the real thing about real life. If it broke me right now, I was never made in the first place.
But
if I'm not willing to take that break, I can never be gay. I gotta be willing to watch people walk away to be able to say that this is how much I will give to keep you here first. I give you every single thing and more to say I'm gonna tell you everything that can make you walk out the door. So by the time that you stay, you'll be like, well, shit, I did know every show. And then you learn the good parts. Then you see me actually do something with my hands, do something while I made some music, freestyling, do all this. And you like, I didn't even know you had them talents. I'm like, yeah, because truth be told, I'm always telling you about the bad stuff because before I ever got a chance to show you any of this stuff, I had already amounted to that. You go look my name up, people can do that at any point in time. Once you put your name out there, people is already saying, oh, he got this, he got that, he got this. So I'm looking at them. First off, you never asked me about what I had them charges for way back in the day. But when somebody said, oh, look at how he's acting, but I see his charges and that, because that's public record.
mm-hmm.
So when that's public record, you got to put everything else on public first. That's why I tell people before I get judged by a 12 or carried by a 6, I got to see what the 12 going to say because it might just put me in my grave anyway for life. I see motherfuckers think that they want to get judged by 12 and those 12 send you straight to hell.
Yeah.
Straight down that motherfucker. You should spend the rest of your life in one cell, one section because you thought that people would know who you was. Then they let some strangers judge you by a piece of paper and one action, one decision, and they never seen the stuff that happened after or before.
Yeah.
Bro, I was shit in that bitch. So this is the reason why I take these time to do this shit because when people think it's that easy, this, that, and third, that shit is not that easy. I'm a young man that's my color and I skin shade that's already been through my 3rd strikes, bro. I done had my 3. I done been back to jail 3 times. 3 strikes is gone. I go back there one more time, I'm singing songs in jail. I'm making bread in jail, and that's just where I'm gonna be at with it. I wouldn't know you wouldn't know me, and even if you did, I'd be that nigga that just got locked up as that kid and you never see again. Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to try to do that?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if Willie can play some of your songs.
I forgot she was over there. What's she at?
Huh?
I got you, bro.
I forgot she was in there. What's she at?
As I say, I don't sit alone. Me and her both got one time for our rest.
We do.
No, I forgot you was in there.
And with Henry County,
we both got one time for our rest.
With Clayton County, they don't try to actually help out the people. You have people sitting in that jail for 8 years plus some.
I've seen, I've known people that sit in there for 3 years
for a misdemeanor, not even a felony. That's what I'm saying. Like him going to his jail would be a hell no go because they're gonna make him sit the maximum they can to get money out of you.
And I got
You're gonna
2,
get
3
lost in
years
the
left
system,
on
and then
what
it's
you
gonna
call
be
it.
She got one too, don't she?
outside.
Yeah, she got
your
one too.
dad or your mama or your brother having to push Clayton County
Yeah.
to put you in court.
You gotta push
when
Clayton.
they're not going to put you there.
So that's my biggest issue where I gotta be sentenced to and stuff. You gotta push these people to do what you want to do in this, that, and that. If you ain't got no lawyer and you ain't got no good lawyer,
or you ain't got no support on the outside,
you ain't
baby.
You ain't going nowhere. That's why I say. And the person and me having a VOP, the person that's in charge of Clayco, he's asking for maximum. He don't care if it's for any small infraction. He's asking for maximum sentence. I want them to spend the rest of their time that they had on probation in jail.
You get money.
So when you know that these are the possibilities, I even tell people all the time, the maximum time I got left, I wasn't supposed to be getting out until 2027, 2028. I wasn't supposed to be getting off of probation to 2027, 2028. So you do the math. If I was supposed to be going to jail and he was going to ask for the max, that would have been about 5 years. Nobody would have seen me. And I've done that. I missed the pandemic. I don't know if y'all understand what that means, but bro, that's a lot of time. Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore. That shit ain't easy. Handling the warrants, this is the hardest way to do it, but it's the best way to do it without having to say, I'm going to go let somebody else run my day-to-day while I just hope that everything works out in court.
And then you can have a situation where your judge can be pissed off with the person that was before you, and you didn't get your case. Oh, the maximum. You just mad because you didn't like the motherfucker that came before me.
That's it.
That's not fair on me.
That's
now
not fair. And this is the real tragic life that we live when you go inside that shit. See, this is why I like having somebody who can understand that right here, because this is the tragic life that we have, where you have to actually know that people will tell you, go through this, do that. I'm like, I don't care about the real show. It shows because when I tell you I was in there from 2019 to 2021, I asked y'all, did y'all know about me then? No, you didn't. 2021, I asked y'all, did y'all know about me then? No, you didn't. So what made you think that anybody was going to know about me if I go in there now? I just be another passing thought because new shit happens all the time. But somebody that's really can't get their shit out there to be able to show it. Shit, we sit right here and can't show all of the shit that we want to show all the time. I mean, you was able to get viral by actually growing that. I'm in jail. You think I would be able to do that?
Yeah, I got you.
I want to make it to everything that I'm making it to. What she said?
She's trying to get sponsors. I'm just trying to send her the song real quick. That's all.
She working trying to get my songs in on the other side of life, y'all.
Man, y'all might as well go on back and date, man. Y'all might as well go on back and date, bro.
You said we might as well go back and date.
Yeah.
It's not that. I got daughters, bro, and regardless if we dated, I want them to know that they can stand right there with a person who can hold their hand without everything else. Yeah. Because that's what they need. Because right now, while I'm not being that person for them, or I can't be that person for them, they need to see what it means for even their mother to have somebody standing right there. But through bad and all that stuff, we still got to see. They still get to see their mother and father from both sides. But us standing together from both sides without her having to go be with another man to show them what that's supposed to be like, anything like that. I want them to see from real facts how it's going to be if we're not together, and if we are together, we still going to stand right there for y'all regardless. That's
really the difference in y'all being together is y'all just ain't got the title on it. Because y'all stay together, right?
Yeah, we stay together.
Y'all always together, right?
Yeah.
Y'all together, man.
That's what people say. But
if you see her with another man right now, you going to crash out in you.
It's not about me. It depends on the man.
No. Listen.
It depends on the person. Because I've talked to some of the people that she's talked to. And I've actually liked them and told her that this dude was a cool dude. Why would you even fuck him over like that? But it's about.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many beds in that room right there?
One.
Where you sleep at?
In my bed? It's my bed.
Where she sleep at?
In my bed.
All right.
Let me explain something to you. I don't flex about my I'm pansexual, buddy. I don't just most of the people in my lives get mad about me because they be like, he do what he want to do. Most of the time, bro, I'm not home. I am home, but I'm not. I go out and have my little fun. I'm pansexual. I'm not always with the girl, and I don't hide that from
Wait. So what now?
I said I'm pansexual and I'm not always with the girl. Meaning that I'm not straight all the time. I'm pansexual. I go everywhere, bro. I don't hide that from people, but I know some heterosexual men will have a hard time fucking with a nigga like me because it's just like they gotta see that part. They be like, "Whoa," I be like, "It ain't even like that. I'm pansexual. Don't even think I'm looking at you like that, brother." But I am that man for real, for real. So when people tell me one thing, I'm like, bro, just because I don't talk flamboyant or anything like that, I'm not DL, so I don't keep that shit on the low. But I'm not that type of person that hold it back either. Like I said, you just don't. Most people don't know half my life. So when they be like, "Oh, he be calling her bitches," and shit, I say, I talk to girls like they my best friends because most of the time I understand y'all more than anything. I've been there, done that. But I just don't, like I say, I don't talk to a heterosexual man. I understand. I don't want to make no nigga uncomfortable, and because I've been in your shoes where I've been that person, but I also had to learn myself. So I know how to move around shit. But like I said, it's not something that I ever hid in my life or anything like that. Most people just don't understand it. So when I share myself out to you and stuff like that, you got to understand what most people think is sharing. Even with her, while she was sitting right there, she didn't like the fact that I would say certain stuff. I'd be like, "Oh, he cute." She look at me all types of weird and stuff, and I was learning myself, and that didn't cause me to do most of the stuff that I did or any of the stuff that I did for real. For real. But at the time, like I said, I was still learning myself, and I grew up into that life. So it's not shit that people will share. So when people think they know me, I say, "You know half of what you think you know, and you see what you think I show." And that's most of all you need to know because that's why I say I don't make nobody uncomfortable because I don't know how that person might react because this is still me trying to build my life, be the businessman that I might do. And just because me telling somebody I'm pansexual or whatever I do in the bed and they were like, well, I ain't fucking with that nigga, period, just because of that one thing. I'll be like, well, I got to put it all on one thing right here just to show I don't want no downfalls, bro. Like I said, you see how that takes it takes a second for you to actually be able to adhere to all the things that I say. And like, well, you wait, what? Yeah, because you see this, and most people see this, and I say that's not even half of my show. I just got to be able to put it where I put it.
Yeah.
Most people come in here, they be like, they call me Eric on the side and stuff like that because they be like, he just, I just don't show it all the time because I have a way I move around. Like I tell people, I gotta go to jail. I know the dangerous situation I gotta be in. So sometimes I carry myself on the proper wave. So it's in case I ever gotta go in there. Like I tell motherfucker, I'm here to get home. I'm not here to go anywhere else. And you say, why don't you go turn yourself in and shit like that? I've seen so much stuff in the land, bro, that you wouldn't believe. I watched a nigga get beat up, leg broke.
Wait. You can't say that. You can't say that. Can't say that. There's some stuff you can't say on video.
Right. And like I said, I watched some stuff that you, well, not watched. It was just like I was in jail, and it was just shit that happened that made me what I did. Just environments aren't really the best for everybody. It's just because of a lifestyle they might live or some shit like that. So when I say I'm advocating for a lot, when I say even when the mother of my children go talking about how she was affected by postpartum and stuff like that, I like to tell her, I say, well, you don't care about the fact that I've actually been made this organization, this postpartum organization. I got a Discord on my thing, people can join and all this stuff to this day. And you care none about that because you're so busy talking about how I'm this man or this man. I say, well, I've been this man the whole time. I can show her, I've sent her things, and she said, no, fuck you, I don't care about it. I say, girl, I'm starting this postpartum thing because I understand what's going on. And I want to do better and make better, not just for me, but for my daughters and their tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you can't take no steps forward if honestly and truthfully everybody is going to be stuck on something that they think is their life. I'm not stuck in the past until something from your past should make them be like, nah, I'm not even doing it.
Yeah.
All in how you hear a story, bro. That's the issue. Sometimes I know how people will tell my story. And it's me against them because I'm the one that lived my life that was the one affected by it, which I understand. So me understanding that, I decided to sit down and actually be the man to show them that ain't the man I want to be and that ain't the man I meant to be. And if I did that, I apologize. But now it's time for me to show a different side. And I can't seem to get away from that because you're too busy looking at a resume that I don't even use.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. I appreciate you. It does that.
Her email is in the God thing and copy and paste like I do.
Did you send her the song?
Yes, I did.
What song you sending?
I sent her the one that you put to Beat Record.
Oh shit! She sent the beat breaker song. I didn't even know she
Yeah,
sent
and
that.
I told her that you were doing the competition on the Beat Record because she was asking where you had been. I said we've been busy with TikTok stuff, so we haven't been able to jump into your live. I saw her going live tonight, so I was like, "Fuck it."
Hey, y'all see my face? Yo, I gotta get some rubber alcohol.
You said what?
No, I was telling him I gotta get some rubber alcohol, man. I'm messing around. Got a bump on my face.
Yo, she sending some of my music in, y'all. She actually doing some work for the one time. I fuck with her. She over there sending some music in.
No, we haven't been in Ellie's live in a minute, and that is something we used to do a lot before we actually start going on live with TikTok a lot. We haven't actually been going to her live as much and pushing music.
Can somebody explain what I mean when she say I'm talking like what? Baby, what you talking? What you say I'm talking like? Can you answer me that? I don't understand what you mean I'm answering talking like what?
Hey, question, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, when have you always been that way, or is just like something after you was in jail, or?
You mean like what? Multiple personalities or pansexual?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically, no. Yes and no. Like I said, it's not really that I was or wasn't. It's just as I grew into what I liked or didn't like or learning myself, I was able to understand certain stuff about myself. Like I said, it's not that my oldest brother, he was actually gay, not pansexual. He was gay. And walking into that life, I seen how my parents treated him. So it's not that I ever really wanted to or not wanted to. They kicked him. By the time he was 18, he was kicked out the house. So when you see stuff like that, you innately make a decision to not even try to check that out. You know what I'm saying? But as I grew up in life, shit happened where I just was like, fuck it, this is my life to live in. And one day I might not be in my parents' house, and I don't want to live half a life thinking that I'm doing this for this or this or that because I watched my parents do it. But then when I told my people, what actually made me sad though is because when I told my people, hey, look, I might be pansexual and this, all of that, they accepted me. But when Marcus told them, my oldest brother, they didn't accept him. They kicked him out. And when you come from, I'm 2000, baby, so when you come from a time where it wasn't really okay to be gay till now where it's apparently accepted, I had to watch both lives, bro. And that's not really right to see. Because I was just like, damn, maybe if y'all would have accepted my brother, shit would have been different for him. He's dead now because he had AIDS and he was kicked out and he had to go do the things that he might have did. And like I said, if maybe he would have been me in my life now, maybe his life would have been different. Because then they would have accepted him and he wouldn't have got kicked out and he would have had an actual family to lean back on. Like I kind of do right now. And I don't take this shit for granted at all. That's why I tell people it's not about me forcing something on somebody else, but I tell them I accepted my life because I watched my oldest brother not get accepted. And so when I tell people I put it out there for this, that, and that, it's really to show people I'm not scared of being myself anymore. And I'm not about to force it on nobody. Like I said, it's something that I don't just be like, oh, what I do in the bedroom is what I do in the bedroom. No, I don't even like people ask me what I do in the bedroom with her. And we're sitting in the bedroom 24/7. People like to ask me, and I'm like,
what is my last one?
See what I'm doing in the bedroom, making bread and making music. Everything else, leave it alone. We sleep, and I don't need to see all of that. But people get so stuck in stuff like that because they're so worried about and wondering, and it's just like that's the most thing that you need to keep private. That's the thing that's the most important to keep private, but people don't understand themselves. That's why I tell people I'm different when it comes down to certain stuff like that. But you got to get to know a person like me before you can actually understand it. I'm not just like every single person in the world where you might see somebody talking the way they talk. I talk with anger, you see it on my face. I say, yeah, I know that. That's why I stepped in front of it. I'm the one that came out into the world and said, hey, I know that I might show this way, but at the end of the day, before I show this way, I want to show all these other things first. But you might see this stuff in reverse. You might see the anger. You might see this. You might see that. But then after that, I still want y'all to know I'm still a regular person that's trying to make a living in this world. That got to make a living in this world because we all got to survive. It's how we want to survive and how we have to survive and how we do survive. It's the choices that we make.
Yeah. Hey, chat. What y'all think? Hey, once we get done with this one, bro, you need to reset your live. Don't forget you ain't got no much calls.
Yeah, I was about to do that anyway. I was about to respect. I was actually gonna reset before you tapped in. I'm glad you tapped in. You stopped me from resetting this time. I was just about to reset before you tapped in. I appreciate you, my boy, for actually giving me a chance. I know you ran me up 9 wins. I mean, you ran up 9 wins on me, boss man. But my team, they be chilling right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be chilling. It's alright though. I be fucking with them. I don't be like I said. That's why I don't do the live because truth be told, when I do these matches, I be like, I just tap the screen. Y'all ain't gotta say nothing. And if y'all do, I really do appreciate that. But y'all just tap that screen. Y'all get the free 3 likes, the 3 little things, and y'all just keep it going up like that. We most likely won't beat him though. I see he got some people shooting over there, sending a whole bunch of different gifts right now. He got somebody really wanting to come to his DM. That's why they sending him the gifts like that. They like, hey yo, slide to the DMs. He just being asleep right now. He said, fuck it. While they sending the messages, I just need to go ahead and keep making we win at the same time. So y'all, I appreciate y'all so much for giving it, showing the love and everything like that. Y'all tapping on that boy Leak. I ain't even gonna flex to y'all. My boy, he is going up in the world. He's already up. I'm the one that's technically supposed to be going up in the world. He's got over 1,000 something, 100,000 something followers. I do apologize, and I just got 1,000. So y'all, he got like triple what I need. I'm trying to get to y'all. Truth be told, having him on the stand right now is something that is like crazy as fuck, y'all, because having somebody that actually got 100,000 things on there, I'd be like, yo, how the fuck? But that's why I asked you.
Listen, bro, them followers don't mean like having a bunch of followers, bro, don't mean I ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a normal individual, bro. I just got a lot of followers, bro.
Facts. And that right there, that's why I want to get to the point of where it's not about having the followers. I want to have the organic traffic that can come with that, being able to post or help somebody up. Because when you see somebody that you think, I want to share this with the world that I'm around, I want to be able to have an account like you where I can actually do that. Share the world or I'm around and be able to like, I got you, bro. I want to be able to show these people something that might just make you up there in the world. Because when you do that, believe it or not, that still helps you be able to still gain even more because you helped me out. And when I did gain these people, I still came back and mentioned you every single time after that. Because I'm like, yo, before I even got up here, let me tell you how I actually was able to get up here. This person helped me out like this, and you'll always be able to share. Coming to a united ground or something, but most people don't see it like that. Most people want it to be mostly about them. They be like, I need to take all the people from me. I'm like, yeah, but once you do that, and the person that might have been able to stand right there beside you, just like Ice Cube, we was talking about at Friends how they were doing that NWA. Yeah. They always able to build their own process. And imagine if they would have came back together, or when they did technically come back together, they each had their own thing. Was able to bring that together, but they did build it up. Being alone was all right, but especially when they was in the club and talking about the stuff how they had built it, they was like, bro, we got to come back together because now we got the ability to be able. Did we think we was gonna get that big? It was so funny that they was able to do that and make them connections off of some hazy, crazy fucking you hop in the booth and do that bit because them niggas was talking about you talking shit about Compton, and it turned into something so crazy. Hey, but if you look me up, you look me up, you see Brady Crafts, that is my actual business. I'm gonna reset this bit though. That is my actual business, and you won't see nobody else but me under that bit. I'm gonna be back up on y'all. And I'm about to get my music playing. I'll be back though.
All right.
Yes, sure.